Ladies and gentlemen, episode number 531, live. Welcome into Wrestle Wars Genesis. We're coming off the heels of a fantastic SPV. It was the third annual Halloween Havoc, and of course there was a lot of ability going on there. We had some championships vacated as a result of the renewed rivalry between YTD Academy and TWA, so we'll be, of course, awarding some championship belts to some new and deserving superstars tonight as we put some of the world titles on the line. There's a junior world title on the line tonight, and of course, for the first time in many moons, TWA is going to see the debut of some new superstars, so it's going to be a very interesting evening. But before we get to any of that, as usual, we'll get to the dirt sheet, see what's going on in the world of pro wrestling. I know there's information about Crown Jewel. We'll probably talk a bit about that. I know Luke the Gooner, who's here on the broadcast, is with us already, and Infinite Oni, they've probably already seen Crown Jewel. And then, of course, there's other... You did not see Crown Jewel? Interesting.
I don't have...
Honeybee Wrestling just subscribed for 7 champ shit only hua.
Yo, Honeybee Wrestling's in the house. What's going on, Honeybee? Thank you very much for the subscription. Appreciate you. Did that say 7 months in a row for Honeybee? I don't even have my dashboard open yet. I was just about to do that. I'll do it right now.
Ah, well.
There we go.
Life can be tough one day.
7 months in a row for Honeybee Wrestling. Appreciate that, Honeybee. Welcome in.
Said.
Froggy Mothlegs is in the house. I see you, Froggy. Northside King. Jay North, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Cosmic Goat Bear, what's new and exciting? I see you in there. What's going on, guys? What's new and exciting? How was your evening? Or your day? Or both?
Wrestling. Together we will grow strong.
But yeah, anyways, there's news about CM Punk, Crown Jewel. I believe there's a release.
So Cosmic Goat
Well, I don't believe he's done anything. I think it's just information about where he went. No, for once, I don't think he's, to my knowledge, he hasn't done anything. But apparently a released WWE superstar has a date set for a different wrestling promotion, so we're going to have a look at that, and there's other things going on. Also on some lists that we can get to if we need to at some point. Lately, we haven't gotten any lists.
Hi.
It's been a while since we've done a list. A few shows at least. But any Random Gamers Boo, what's going on, Random? Welcome in, I see you in there. Luke the Gooner is looking for double attention. He's in the chat room and on the broadcast. He's doing double duty.
I'm doing everything, man.
You're doing everything.
I'm genuinely that amazing.
Froggy, thanks for shouting out Cosmic, and whoever else you've shouted out. Probably everybody, I suppose, at this point.
The thing is, to me, I think I can, like, genuinely just say what the fuck I want to say.
Frog splashing somebody in there.
They can go.
Spear. So Random Games built.
Froggy frog splashed himself. Nice.
Our communities will
Nice.
remain strong by our constant support
Froggy's
for
in a
one
strange
another's
mood. I see
endeavors.
this could be a very interesting evening, guys. He literally, if you scroll up or look up, depending if you're on a PC or not, he frog splashed himself. He did. The man did. But anyways, Luke, I know you saw Crown Jewel. What did you think of Crown Jewel? Because a lot of people are saying it's the best Crown Jewel to date. Now, I only saw a couple of matches from it.
None of them are really any good.
Usually not. Apparently, people really enjoyed this one.
I didn't think it was that good. It was alright. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good.
Better than the other ones, though.
Yeah.
So that's basically what people are saying. It's the best one to date, as far as Crown Jewel's go.
Yeah, the crowd just seems so dead to me.
What was your favorite match? Okay. I didn't see that match yet. The one match I did check out, though, was Rey Mysterio and Logan Paul. And I'll be honest, I'm pretty happy with the fact that they gave the rub to Logan Paul. And from what I understand, I think he's pretty much set on doing this full time. He's really enjoying what he's doing, and he's got his eyes set on moving up in the world and in the WWE. I believe that he probably will start chasing that world title eventually. But
I knew he was going to win. Like I told my mate, Logan's
I thought
gonna
it was
win.
awesome how they did it. Like,
F5
because they
Logan's going to
didn't.
win. I told him Logan's going to win, and I don't like to say that. I don't like Logan at all. I knew he was going to win.
You don't like Logan?
No, I don't like Logan.
No, see, I do. I didn't care for when he first came in because he was just simply a YouTube personality. It was almost like it was going to be a side attraction. But he's so good. He's really dedicated himself.
He's not bad. I don't think he's great.
I think he's really good.
I don't get the hype.
I think he's a lot better than just good.
He's done all right, but I find it really difficult to praise him.
Let's not forget he hasn't been in pro wrestling that long, and look how fast he learned the game. Like that's amazing.
You know what? I will praise him for this. He stopped Rey Mysterio getting injured when he moved his head.
Yeah.
That was impressive to me.
Yeah, he kept him safe.
He genuinely looked out for Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio was a veteran.
Yeah, he really did. Which is a very, it's not easy to do that to begin with, much less get to the point where you're able to.
I thought Logan, the praise that I will give him that. I will give him that. I don't.
Yeah,
like
Froggy, that was a good save on
that.
Logan's part. Yeah, because Ray would have got hurt big time if it wasn't for that.
That's one good thing I will say about him. They lifted his head up so he could save Rey Mysterio.
Everybody noticed that too. Everybody noticed that. If you watch, if you were on any of the threads checking out comments during and after Crown Jewel, that's people were really talking about how Logan Paul was able to keep Rey Mysterio from being injured during that matchup.
Even if that was Hulk Hogan or something that did that, you still say that was really good that he did that. You know what I mean? Like, see how they
yeah.
Random
Gamers Boo already blissing me. I haven't even started the first match yet. What is wrong with you? Something wrong with you. You've been hanging out with Glenola. Random. Have you been hanging out? I told you, you don't hang. Right? You don't hang out with Glenola. He is bad company. He will misguide you. The Glenalians will affect your mind. I mean, look at you. Bliss. I mean, you haven't even started yet. Good God. Now, you do know you have to wait till the first match starts, right? So, unfortunately for you, sorry about your dismay, but I'm not blissing yet. How dare you? And stay away from Glenola. We've told you 1,000 times before not to hang around. He is villainous. He will corrupt you.
Bear with the big scoop slam on random Gainesville, and Cosmic Goat Bear is
Cosmic with the
folks.
frog splash.
How
is Cosmic not at least a VIP in here yet? That is disgusting. Hold on. We gotta fix that. Cosmic's like always here. And I can't spell apparently. I had like Coamic instead of Cosmic.
Check out the latest craze in TWA merch. Purchase your coffee cup, tea, or ball cap right now.
Alright, there we go.
URL.
There. I feel better now. There you go, Cosmic. You got a pretty little pink diamond now. A pretty little pink diamond.
Thanks, buddy.
I tried to, you know what? I tried to take that away from, who was it? Was it Variance and DC? And they were not happy with that decision. They wanted their pink diamonds back. They didn't like their swords.
Together we will
the
grow
weirdos.
strong, and our communities will remain strong by our constant support for one another's endeavors.
Oh.
With that said,
so anyways, Oni, what's your opinion on Logan Paul?
I think he's a good wrestler. As a person, I'm not really a fan of him, but I don't.
Yeah, I'm giving him a chance on that side of things. Yeah, I agree. I really enjoy his body of work. It's his out of ring mentality. Now, to be fair, he hasn't done much since being with the WWE, I guess. But prior to that, I thought he was an asshole, and his brother's worse. I really don't like Jake Paul.
His brother's a prick as well.
Oh, his brother's a big prick. Yeah, but I mean, they're making money. They've got what, 30 million viewers on YouTube every single day. You know what I mean?
Why are they so big?
I don't know. I don't get it.
They all suck.
And as far as I'm concerned, it's people like Jake Paul are simply putting that final nail in the coffin that is boxing. Did you see that Showtime's not going to do boxing anymore?
I don't like his brother at all.
Did you guys see that Showtime, who's been in boxing for what, how many years, is not going to be doing any more boxing events at all? I was like, what? Like, boxing is just really exposing itself. Like, they always brag about them.
Got down the fucking toilet.
Well, they always brag about the money they make.
So
And let's be honest, and let's point one thing out. Only the champions make that kind of money. And not all of them. If you're not a household name, you're still not making that kind of money. Everybody else make less. Some of them make less than UFC fighters, yet we're always ragging on UFC pay. But boxing is just... First of all, there's way too many weight classes. Way too many weight classes, and there's a belt for each and every one. You know what I mean? Like, they got to stop all that shit. They got to, if they want to revive boxing, and they got to, like, champions aren't fighting. In UFC, for instance, you've got literally champions fighting tooth and nail to fight other champions, right? They want to become double champions and champions in different weight classes. In boxing, they just continue to try to pad each other's records. You know, it's like, oh, let's give them this guy. We'll give them the guy that they have to face, that we know they're going to beat.
Stalling because he's got 10 minutes of bliss going to happen.
Archer stalling because he's got 10 minutes of bliss. Shut up. Who asked you? I just made you VIP. Don't you dare. How dare you? Nobody asked for your opinion, Cosmic. I'd ask somebody to AKO you, but they can't now because you're VIP. I shouldn't have done that.
Tyson and Muhammad
now I'm kicking my own ass.
The greatest boxers to ever exist.
Yo, Lionson. What's going on, man? Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali were the greatest boxers to ever... Well, they were amongst the greatest. They weren't the only greats. I mean, Joe Frazier, you know, you got Roy Jones Jr. As much as I could rag on Floyd Mayweather all day long, Floyd Mayweather is undefeated. You know, he's perfected the science of his boxing rule. Now, he's got referees and commissions in his pocket. Hell, he's got his own promotion now. Let's face it, a lot of his fights were heavily favored in his... You know what I mean? The scales were tipped to his favor.
Floyd Mayweather would probably get destroyed.
It's just, who was it that just said, you know, the Francis Ngannou fight, might have been Joe Rogan or Chael Sonnen, but no, it was Chael Sonnen. And he said the Francis Ngannou fight is now the second time he has seen an MMA crossover where the guy goes in and legitimately beats up the champion and manages to still lose the fight somehow. And of course they're talking about Conor McGregor, and a lot of people, especially the diehard Floyd Mayweather fans, like, he's got them fooled into believing that he carried Conor in that fight. He allowed him to do the things he did not allow Conor McGregor to punch him in the head and body more times than any other opponent in history. On purpose. Like, that is such a bullshit excuse. And I've seen that fight so many times because I wanted to break it down myself. I wanted to go round for round. And y'all can go back and watch it again yourselves if you want, but you'll have a hard time finding a round that Floyd won. And if you notice the 9th round, Conor McGregor struts off doing the billionaire strut, laughing. All of a sudden he comes out of his chair for the 10th round, and we're not even halfway through the 10th round, I don't think, and suddenly all of a sudden he's so tired he can't continue, and they call the fight. They call the fight because he supposedly can't continue, and it's like, okay, what just happened? What the hell just happened? Like, I expected a circus and a you know what I mean? A freak sideshow. But that was so stupid. I remember the one, and there was a couple pictures after the fight that were released in the media where you see Conor McGregor deliver an uppercut to Floyd Mayweather, and it literally lifted Mayweather off the fucking canvas. It was terrible. And then Francis Ngannou, just the last weekend, fought Tyson Fury, of course, for the World Boxing Council Championship, right? The World Heavyweight Championship. Actually, I don't think it was officially on the line. They were going to have some other belt, I think, involved if Francis somehow won. Well, let's be honest here. Francis beat up Tyson Fury, even knocked him down. You know, there was 2 judges that scored at 95-94, and then some other idiot that scored at 96-93. And there was no way that it was 96-93. 95-94 was definitely more accurate. And there was a point during the fight that the referee ignored where Tyson Fury elbowed Francis Ngannou in the face. There's a point deduction right there. Oh, guess what? Francis would have won. Francis would have won because it would have been 94, 94, 95, 94, and then, you know what I mean? It would have been... So, yeah, he would have won by a point. Maybe more because there was a couple other things that took place that were kind of shady. But, yeah, I don't know. Boxing fans are trying to cover it up and just say, well, he outboxed Francis. Did he? Because Francis beat him up. You know, he beat up the champion. So, it was just weird. It was weird. But yeah, there's a lot of other fighters other than just even Tyson. They are two of the greats. I mean, prime Mike Tyson was basically unbeatable, and Muhammad Ali, well, you know, until other people's greed got in the way and forced him to box past his prime and past when he should have been boxing. Because Muhammad Ali should have retired undefeated.
How's everything going?
And he didn't because he listened to the wrong fucking people. You know, he didn't need money. He was already filthy rich by then. So it was just stupidity. Same Mike Tyson, same thing. You know, it got to a point where he just shouldn't have been or he should have taken a break from boxing. Right?
Doing good, Kyle.
But he ended up eventually just retiring after losing a few. But you know, if you were to take Floyd Mayweather and put him back in the ring against some of the people that he beat, like I think that Canelo would beat Mayweather now.
WCW or
I think if he was to rematch Pacquiao would beat him. I think if he rematched, well, actually, I don't know about now, but if he had have rematched Conor McGregor before Conor McGregor got into the partying too hard after become, well, I think he's already close to being a billionaire. So I mean, that dude's doing well for him. But when you get into that kind of money, right, it becomes very hard. Or it would become very hard to focus on and have that same fight mentality. You know what I mean? You're filthy stinking rich. You don't have to fight for money anymore. I don't know. It's definitely got to change your mindset. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, there's plenty of good boxers. The problem is there's not a lot of... There's plenty of good boxers, but there's not plenty of great boxers. And we're not seeing enough good matches. And boxing is just slowly dying. But Mike would destroy Floyd. Yeah, Mike would definitely destroy Floyd. I mean, but I mean, they're way two different weight classes. He wouldn't just beat Floyd; he might kill Floyd. You're talking Iron Mike Tyson there, and Floyd Mayweather is usually around what, 130, 135. So, yeah, no, those two should never ever get into a boxing ring.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Kyle, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in.
Went down the
1 point, and Floyd's... Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You know, Mike Tyson would probably kill the average man by punching them in the head too hard. You know, if he was in the same mindset it is when he's in a boxing match and punches you in the head, your head might explode. But Floyd Mayweather is a very small dude to be getting punched by Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? That just really shouldn't happen. How's everything going? Just wondering. Things are going fine. Things are better for me on my end. I mean, I've been...
My day could have went better, but it wasn't
your day.
Yeah,
we were talking about that earlier. So, I don't know if you were listening or if you were there when Luke and I were talking about it, Oni, but he was... in discussions with somebody, they were talking about wrestling, like news and rumors, spoilers, etc. So that dude's talking about... Yeah, so then Luke starts talking about spoilers, and then that wasn't okay all of a sudden, I guess.
Yeah.
So, it's weird. A guy talking about spoilers didn't want to hear spoilers from Luke.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's right. We was talking about the match.
You could
It's like you watched it. I'm like, dude, you gonna complain now after talking to the finish of the match?
I could do boxing. I mean, I could. I have boxed. But I mean, I'm a martial artist. I've been doing martial arts since I was 8 years old. So by the time I got interested in boxing, I just wasn't as interested in boxing because I couldn't hit somebody with my knees or elbows, and I kind of liked doing that. I'm not gonna lie. No, really. Why do I want to just stand there and punch you in the head and body till you fall down when I can kick you in your fucking neck and make you fall down, or something? Elbow you in the jaw. I don't know. There's just so many fun things to do. Throw you and armbar you. I liked the experience of being able to get on the mat and grapple and stand up and When I pulled back from my fighting career was when they started introducing the point system a little too much, especially in the more amateur-like tournaments, and they'd make you wear headgear and shin pads and all this shit, and I was like, what is this? It's not fighting anymore. Now we're just playing tag. You know, if we had guns, it could be laser tag. But yeah, I have. It wasn't as. But again, by the time I did start doing some boxing, I just wasn't nearly as interested.
You can only fight with like one. You can only fight with punches. So it doesn't. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Now, if I had done boxing first, it may not have deterred me from learning martial arts, but I probably would have enjoyed it more if I had learned that first. But to go from knowing how to use my entire body to just being able to utilize my fucking hands, you know what I mean? It was just like, so yeah. I'm about same weight class as Mike Tyson, 5'10", 210 pounds. Nice. So you're, is that heavyweight now? What is heavyweight in boxing now? Is it 220?
Why did you stop?
Because I know they've changed the weight classes slightly. I don't know what it is now. Why did you stop fighting? Just wondering. You could have made more. Well, no, because when I was younger, Kyle, MMA wasn't legal. So I could have gone and done it, but I wouldn't have made the money that would have made it worth it to do it. And not in my opinion, anyways. You know, it was barely worth it. Getting onto a mat to do it for a medal or a trophy, much less nothing at all. But, or a few bucks to get my face busted up.
It isn't legal.
But, so it wasn't legal everywhere, and it wasn't as popular as it is now. No, I mean, MMA really has just been legal in every state in the United States for what, the past 10 years? Maybe not even.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, believe me, if it had been marketed and legal like it is now, then, oh yeah, absolutely, I would have done it. I absolutely would have done it. There would have been no hesitation. I would have absolutely enjoyed the shit out of that. And I've always learned a complete system, so I've always trained ground, stand up, everything. So it's not something that would become new to me. The only thing I would have done differently is I would have probably I probably would have done boxing a little longer at that point, because MMA boxing, even karate boxing, which is the closest to boxing really, isn't as, because boxing you're literally fine-tuning that one thing. You're really fine-tuning that sweet science, and they really know how to use their hands well. So, but yeah. So I would have done boxing longer,
your numbers are 3,
because
2, 0.
Although I've done kickboxing as well, kickboxing is nowhere near the same. Nowhere near the same. You're
different, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because you're focusing more on the footwork than the handwork. The handwork still has to be there, but it's not the same. A kickboxer isn't going to walk in and beat up a boxer.
I do understand fighting now it works. I do understand it.
What is it has to be? I mean, you have to learn about it, right? I mean, let's be honest.
If you guys fight at school, that counts as being a fight.
I think they need to revamp the point system. I don't think we should be using a 10-point must boxing system in MMA. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that we still do it.
I think you should have to fight in boxing until someone actually gets fucking knocked out, or if you can't leave. Or maybe instead of going to sit down at the first one, just knock somebody down as the winner. I don't know. Never fucking judge the decision. That sounds shit to me.
I'm just looking to see if anybody can close to those numbers yet, but it doesn't look like it. So the numbers are 777. And where the hell to go?
Daily Lotto.
It was just in front of my face.
Plays a day, win a channel redemption.
I got 221.
777, the number skipping.
I think the other number is 087, is it, or 089? Where did it go? I had it right in front of me.
Numbers are 2, 2, 1. Good luck, Luke.
Oh, there it is. So yeah, 777 and 087 are the numbers. So nobody has come close yet. You're all unlucky. All unlucky. Joe Lake is Big E today.
Skipping the rest.
You got 678 lines in. Still unlucky.
Infinitoni, your numbers are 4, 0,
Still unlucky,
4.
sir. You have to come
Good luck,
within 50
Infinitoni.
points
There
of
are
either
some
number.
amazing and fun channel rewards to choose from if you are
What's the superstar thing, me? You heard the chat.
678.
Sorry, what does what mean?
Play.
The
Leo
superstar
DA
thing.
King, your numbers are 3, 5, 4.
Like,
Good luck,
it says
Leo
like
DA
fucking
King. There are some
thingies,
amazing
like
and fun
someone's
channel rewards to
thingy, it says
skipping the
you're got
rest.
thingy.
Oh, it's just superstar change up. You can become a different superstar every day by typing in exclamation point superstar. So like Kyle did it, he's Razor Ramon. It's just for the chat, yeah.
Oh, I should have said.
It's just fun for the chat.
054 is Razor Ramon.
Lionson is Trish Stratus today.
Superstar.
Leo the King. Hey, yo, Leo. What's going on, Leo? Welcome in. Leo the King is Triple H.
Superstar. Today,
All right.
Escanor 23 is
Well,
Trish Stratus.
I think we're gonna have lots of time to discuss things. There's somebody that's very eager
I'm only getting legends, so.
to have me removed from the broadcast for a few minutes, so we don't want to disappoint or have anybody break down with some sort of, childish fit and stomp their feet and God knows what else. We're going to get the first match of the evening started. As you can see, the tone setter of the night is a debut match. It is Steve Winters from Team YT Shadows taking on Cameron Grimes. It should be a banger of a match. I know very little about Steve Winters. We know lots about Cameron Grimes. Oni, can you shed some light on Steve Winters? I don't know if you know Steve Winters. Do you know Steve Winters?
I don't know shit about Steve Winters.
Well, I've been spending my points on fucking superstars.
I believe Steve Winters is from the Doghouse, if I'm not mistaken. Unfortunately, I still know very little about Steve Winters. I just know that it is Team YT Shadow's newest superstar that he's decided he's going to get on the go in the TWA, get his career rocking and rolling. So tonight, Cameron Grimes is his first opponent. I actually thought Oni might have known who Steven Winters was, so I was wrong.
We're going to see Gunnar versus Kazawa, right?
Lionson says, Pop Archer better watch it. I'm coming for him soon.
Good job of it. Joe booked me in that.
Infinite Oni is Ruby Soho.
19 points left.
Yes, you are, says Ruby Soho.
And
that is a good thing. That means I won't be Ruby. At least I hope. I'm going to try right now.
Why do you even have this thing anywhere?
I am Ric Flair. I am the Nature Boy. It's just for fun, Luke. That's what we do. That's what we do here. It's all about having fun, a good time, entertainment, electricity flowing, juices going.
Riddle, I'm not fucking Riddle, bro. Like
the Nature Boy
Riddle. I got Riddle. Right?
I should remove that one. That's just wrong.
I am the complete opposite to Riddle. I'll tell you.
Today you are Riddle, so you can get high and refuse to follow orders, be insubordinate. Do some drugs and hey, you know what else you can do? You can get a prostitute pregnant. There you go. Or sorry, wait. Wait. I don't think she was a prostitute. She was an adult film star, I think.
Hang on. Let me change. Can I change?
I don't know if you can do it more than once or not. You could try.
Should I try?
Go for it.
Play. Glenilla, your numbers are 3.
I swear, if I get Logan Paul, change it.
There are
looks like you can only do it once.
Superstar.
Oh, he says nope.
She's an actor. Play.
Let's see who Joe Link gets.
Glenilla, your numbers are 4.
Just pretend it's the Riddler, and nobody will say anything. Glenola is Alexa Bliss. Welcome in, Glenola. What's going on, Glenola? You got Kenny Omega. Honey B got Kenny Omega. Nice. Kenny Omega. Speaking of which, I have to talk to the management team of Kenny Omega. I have to talk to the management team for Kenny Omega because I know somebody has just somebody had claimed Kenny Omega for part of their faction. So I have to get into talks with them. And I believe
you're talking to the guy in the fucking chat.
Somebody had inquired about Will Ospreay at one point or another. I don't know if I can't remember who that was now, though.
That was me, but I got Kenny Omega then.
It was you that was talking about Will Ospreay or Kenny Omega?
Appreciate Archer.
I've just got Kenny Omega.
Well, that's what I mean. I have to.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We haven't acquired Kenny Omega yet. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But we will. RTB the Gamer has invaded the compound with 3 villains. Welcome in, RTB the Gamer. What's going on? Let's get excited. Welcome in to episode number 531. This is our post 3rd annual Halloween Havoc Wrestle Wars Genesis show. So welcome in. We're just about to get started. Sadly, I won't be able to talk to you for a little bit. I'm going to be gone for about 10 minutes because one of my villainous and insubordinate community members decided to... Why are you laughing? It is not that funny. Why do you have to...
I just enjoy it.
Don't feed into their antics, Luke. It's just... It makes their heads swell.
Can I ask you a question, though, before you go and leave the broadcast booth? Can I ask you a genuine question?
Well, I have to start the match before I leave.
I need to ask you a question.
So you have time.
Right. Are you ready to rig some matches?
Rig some matches. Yes, Oni and I have already discussed that. We are rigging the entire show. As a matter of fact, Oni is actually secretly playing every match tonight, but don't tell anybody.
Oh,
Oni, don't tell anybody.
Everyone knows Archer rigs matches. Come on.
I will be. It is not funny, Froggy. How dare you? No, really, don't tell anybody. We can't have that getting out because Oni's very good.
What a fucking idiot!
He's very good at
Jesus Christ.
That was stupid. The stupidest part was...
Genuinely piss funny, I can't lie to you.
The stupidest part was when he started...
I was like, what?
Said a stinky whiner.
The stupidest part... Cameron Grimes is going to win, is that what you said?
I'm making sure that Cameron wins.
Oh, you're going to make sure...
I'm playing matches.
Cameron Grimes is about to take out the newcomer.
I can't believe you said you were going to rig matches because you were recording them on YouTube.
The stupid... Well, that's the thing. He was okay with the Twitch shows. He was okay with the stream previews, but apparently when we upload matches to YouTube, I could be editing the videos so that I can fix the matches. And I thought to myself, oh, you think I make money doing this? I get it. You think I would have something to gain from that? I mean, to be fair, sometimes I do make a little bit of money, but not enough to make it worth all of that extra effort to edit videos and patch them together to rig the outcome. I thought to myself, what are you even talking about? That's the point where I said, okay, I'm not talking to this guy anymore. I said, you know what? I said, why take my word for it? I said, the community will speak for itself. And I left it at that, and he tried so hard to bring me back into conversation. He was even messaging me, DMing me. It was hilarious.
What was he DMing?
Oh, it was just, he was like, don't be a bitch. And I was thinking to myself, says the bitch that's fucking messaged me about me editing videos to fix outcomes of a wrestling game. But anyway.
Yeah, fucking hell, honestly, man. That guy's grip.
But then Lion Sin and Luke said something, and Froggy Mothlegs was all over it. Variance and Sir Jack were all paying attention to see, and Life, she was pissed because she missed out on it. But Froggy gave it a little bit of a chance, but after a while he's like, you know what, fuck this, he banned him. Just flat out banned him. Oh yeah, I had a good time watching it though, because it was just, because he really pissed off.
I had the popcorn out me, I was enjoying it, it was funny.
He very quickly pissed off Lionson and Froggy, so it was just amusing to watch, and I was like, oh god. RTB, we're just about to get our first match of the night underway. What are you doing? What's new and exciting? Yeah. Alright, anyways, we can continue this conversation when I get back. Let's get the show on the go. Matchup number 1 is our tone setter of the evening, Steve Winters from Team YT Shadows taking on Cameron Grimes. That's how we're going to get things started. Now, if anybody that doesn't already know, I've been blissed for the first match of the show because I have insubordinate, villainous community members that like to do nasty things to me. They can't bliss Luke. No, don't bliss Oni. No, let's not do that. Let's bliss Archer. So Archer's going to be gone for 10 minutes. Enjoy the match. Enjoy Luke as he tells Oni about how he put his shrine back together because he knows Mickey's in action today. Mickey James is in action, so Luke has his shrine ready to go. And Oni, you got to get the scoop on what his plans are, potential celebratory plans are if Mickey wins tonight. But anyways, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Matchup number 1, Steve Winters versus Cameron Grimes. Let's rock and roll. And I'll see everybody in 10 minutes.
Everyone, alright, everyone, let's go rig some matches. Come on, let's do it. can't see you. Ah, fuck, gotta see.
Mickey's husband, just kidding.
You can't take that scene. I should have been going on about it, but fucking hell, it's funny.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 224 pounds. Steve Winter.
Oh, man, fucking hell.
Mickey James need to hear jokes, but that's what they do. I think Joe could take Aldous.
Oh, wait.
TY.
I went as Nick Aldis for Halloween apparently, according to my God, Sony. Mickey James need to hear jokes, that's what all heard.
A little frustrated because
That's just a joke, man.
A streamer team pissing your management team off and want a little re. Thanks, frog hammock legs. Need or die? Oh. He's a baker.
Perhaps the richest man in all of WWE.
Yeah, he likes to.
Gonna hear a joke, guys. That guy the other day that just gone service, he's a joke.
To see a
There you go.
list of champions
That
from
was
each
the joke.
respective brand, simply type.
And his opponent from Burlington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds. Cameron.
That's a joke. I swear to God.
For saying the chick.
That guy that just got service.
The wealthiest man in
Emoji
WWE
middle
since the days
finger.
of Ted DiBiase.
Enjoy the stream,
JB Allen.
everyone just
Oh,
came by
myself.
to spread love to
Cameron
Controverse
Grimes
with the
told me he
late
considers
Who the fuck
his
that stand out? There's one's AEW. That's a dog you wear around here.
Emoji grinning squinting face.
Some people that I know, I don't think they'll be able to last 2 minutes in here, man. All the fucking, all the banter and that.
Cameron Grimes looking at a few
Don't think they'll be able to
zeros
take
his
it.
bank account, courtesy of the winner's
Take
purse.
care RTV. Our bot is Savage Lab.
Partly I have to get my strand out for the Mickey James match.
And you can sense the anger emanating from the competitor tonight. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold. Impressive display of power. How do you get out of this? I guess by doing that.
Oh, well.
Impressive.
You have finally banned the broadcast.
You guys love me on this broadcast, dude. Don't even lie. Honestly, I swear to God.
And able to counter.
Don't even lie.
How does one contend with the devastating power of Cameron Grimes? If Grimes gets on a roll offensively, he can quickly overwhelm.
What are you talking about?
So
It's
you
just
have
me
to
going
find
on
ways to
solo
disrupt
tonight.
his
Fucking
rhythm
hell.
and dictate the flow of this match. The
Bloody
more
got
you
the
control
odds straight
tempo,
there.
the more you control Cameron Grimes.
And a deadlift into the German suplex. Wow.
He's already been banned as well. It's just
Welcome
me.
to the Link the Boomer Show. Check out the latest craze in TWA merch. Purchase your
I'm going solo tonight. The good in that E4 show, LCW, it's not LCW, but it's the Archivist.
I had to step out and take care of something.
Caught in a
Gino
bad
Queen.
position here.
It's alright.
My goodness!
Stop me. Keep you entertained for tonight.
Mistake made by Grimes. Beautiful suplex.
Oh my god, that's the old suit, that's crazy.
Have a good night with the Gamer 1. Thanks for the invasion.
He's lost some of his wind now.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, saw it coming. And now thrown back into the ring.
It's the first yard of the broadcast booth tonight.
Taking this to the floor. He's going for the pin. And he could have had a 3 count in hand. I've got to question this decision.
Archer
Nice
are the
amateur
Wolfpack and War
takedown.
Raiders going to
Oh,
war
yeah.
LOL.
He saw it coming, taking advantage. Returning to the ring now.
40 adult jokes that might crack you up. Let's have a look at some of these.
Tactics from Cameron Grimes. Man, look at this superstar go.
Tapping into the energy reserves.
Wow.
Byron, did you ever see this coming?
Not at all.
And all of Grimes' second-generation wisdom helped him there.
Somebody's a shitting you don't get.
That might be it.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left
Hey,
in the
Archer.
tank.
Some of them have
Grimes
matches.
with the retaliation. Big impact.
Oh, what a cave-in. That's it. Grimes just ended this.
That's
Is it
it.
enough?
That's
I don't know
it.
how he did it, but he's hanging in there.
Oh my god, a 2 count.
How much pain is he willing to endure
I
in this
believe
match?
English live this
Grimes
great,
falling
but
short
well
of the moon
below.
right there. Clearly he thought that was going to go a different way.
You alright, hello, how you doing?
Or an even.
Turning the tables there.
Uh-oh.
That gets reversed on Grimes. Heel hook.
Well, you know what, you're getting in the broadcast room,
So
but
painful.
we need you, man.
Hard to watch, too.
I live this great.
Elbow to the leg, and look at this, just
I
attacking
think we
the
need to go
knee.
old school.
Hammering away.
Me, Archer, and Glenn. But
Moonsault.
I can't just fucking like do any dirty tactics to fucking do something.
House Glenula.
Bam! Down he goes. He's absorbing some tough hits now.
At this stage of the match, they are clearly starting to feel the effects of this
Then
back
it's
and
still
forth.
not working.
The sound
I
of
was
this
talking-
crowd
I was
is
like talking shit,
deafening, and he's
basically.
asking for more.
How dare these villains?
Cameron Grimes on
No.
a collision course. Don't know where Grimes learned that, but it's a heck of a potent attack.
So
1,
close.
2. Oh,
Grimes heads up.
come on,
This is
Grimes,
gonna
you
be
getting out there,
good.
like, fucking hell.
We're gonna finish it off. Oh, the high risk doesn't pay off.
Trying to hit a swan-on bomb, he thought it was Jeff Hardy, and he realised he wasn't as good as Jeff Hardy, so he didn't hit the swan-on bomb.
That should
And now the guys got picked up and just made a bleed.
No, stops the count at 2.
Hello,
He just
Glenn.
won't give
Hello,
up.
frogs. Hello, Luke.
Uh-oh, pump handle.
Yo, hello, wife.
What's coming next?
Oh,
How are you
good
doing?
God almighty.
Wilson drive.
Christian Bale knows no boundaries, folks. It is absolutely gasping hard nails Archer with another heart in the nose. This is really still looking for my cable to
I guess
send
it's,
me.
I guess it's LCW tie-ins now tonight then.
This
is me.
See ya. Thanks for coming.
Victory, a win.
I have returned, and ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winner of the tone-setting match of the evening, it is none other than Steve Winters from Team Shadows. Congratulations on the big debut victory for both Shadows and, of course, Steve Winters. Well, I didn't know much about Steve Winters coming into tonight's matchup, but we did learn one thing. He's quite crafty in that ring. His in-ring knowledge seemed quite good. He was on top of things from bell to bell pretty much. I mean, Cameron Grimes didn't do a whole lot in that match when you think about it. So good on Steve Winters. I guess we have something to look forward to from our new prospect. Very cool. All right, here we go. Moving on to the next match of the night. And this is a one-on-one matchup from one of our newest members of the Fam Jam. I believe it is Temp Plays. Let me just double check to make sure. I don't want to get the management team wrong for one Sawyer, who is debuting tonight. Let me have a quick look here. And yes, it is Temple Plays, not Temp Plays. So Team Temple Plays, newest superstar to begin his career here at TWA, getting a shot here on Wrestle Wars Genesis. It is Sawyer going one-on-one versus Chad Gable from Alpha Academy. What do you think, Luke? Do you think the newcomer can overcome the odds, or do you think Chad Gable's got too much veteran experience and pulls out a win on Sawyer tonight? What do you think? How do you think this plays out?
Is he called Nathan Sawyer?
Pardon me?
Is he called Nathan Sawyer, the wrestler?
Just Sawyer, from what I understand.
They should
That's
have sent you a
that's
new
the name
cable
that was
too.
presented.
The reason why I asked that is just because I know what Nathan Sawyer I've heard of Nathan Sawyer before.
Oh, well, as far as I know, his name is just Sawyer.
Yeah.
But aside from namesake, what do you think? You think the newcomer has a chance here, or do you think the veteran experience of Chad Gable is just too much for the newcomer? What do you think? Because I've never seen Sawyer in action before either. I know very little about Sawyer. I have no backstory.
I've never seen this Sawyer since we've been in the broadcast booth, so
No,
maybe
me
I'd
neither.
say Chad Gable.
Is anybody else familiar with Sawyer?
Stuntman and his newborn and kids died in a car crash in Atlanta. RIP.
Anybody in the chat room? Are you guys familiar with Sawyer? They should have sent you a new cable. You would think they would, wouldn't you? Yeah. No, they don't come with cables anymore. They used to. They used to have a little tiny one, and you're thinking, what the hell am I supposed to do with that? But it was literally just either for a quick charge or to sync your controller. But yeah, there is. I have one somewhere. I will find it at some point. Random says on Halloween, the Black Panther stuntman and his newborn and kids died in a car crash in Atlanta. Did that really? That happened?
If you're
Or were they hit by a drunk driver or something? That's terrible.
There as well. URL.
That is terrible news. So a Black Panther stuntman and his newborn and kids, that's awful. So now, is this the actual stuntman from Black Panther, or is it just a stuntman that was dressed up as Black Panther for Halloween? What's the story there, Random? 425 unlucky. Do you know any more information on that story? And while we're waiting for Random to dig up some more information for us on that story that he was telling us about Black Panther stuntman and his kids in a fatal car crash, let's get the second match of the evening underway. It is the newcomer Sawyer from Team Temple Plays taking on Chad Gable from Alpha Academy. Let's rock and roll. I don't know, Luke. I think Chad Gable's going to win this one. I really do. I don't know. Lionson says Chad Gable's going to win. I'm calling it. So that's two of us that think Chad Gable's going to pull it out.
I wouldn't completely rule Sawyer out. I mean, everyone has a chance to win it.
That's true. That is true. I mean, just because he's new to the company doesn't mean that he can't pick up a victory.
This dude has the Undertaker's entrance, but looks like he must be pretty good.
Well, we're going to find out. Looks like he's paying some homage to Taker for sure.
Who is the ref?
Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England.
I don't know.
At 319 pounds,
we're going to find out in a second.
Sawyer.
You know, this person takes some pride in their work.
So anyways, newcomer Sawyer, his first match here at TWA, taking on Chad Gable. Should be very interesting. Chad Gable's one of the best technical wrestlers of the modern era, in my opinion. Very good in the ring. And I think, I really wish they would do more with Chad Gable, to be honest. Here at TWA, we're going to give him lots of opportunities, but elsewhere, we can't speak for them.
We've seen
those lesser promotions are unpredictable.
I think in real life, he should get away from this Alpha Academy thing and do his own thing as a solo wrestler.
Life says, have you seen Crown Jewel? I just watched it tonight, and I don't want to give spoilers. No, we pretty much, I mean, I haven't watched the entire thing, but I know what happened. And I did watch the Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio matchup. But if you guys want to talk about Crown Jewel, let's get at it.
Okay.
Throw down.
I won't start by saying I was not impressed.
You were not impressed? So you know what's funny? Yeah, I was just gonna say, Life. What people are saying is that it was the best Crown Jewel to date. So they're not saying it was the greatest event, but they're saying it was better than all the other Crown Jewels. Is what the general consensus is.
Kairi Sane came back.
Kairi Sane came back. I know that's badass. I marked out a little bit. I really like Kairi Sane. I thought she was awesome.
Representing the
I thought she was awesome.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we all knew that Roman Reigns was not losing the title. Right? I think we can all agree on that. Did anybody think Roman Reigns was losing?
Byron, yes.
I most certainly did not.
Why stop doing that, Corey?
Not at any given point did I think that was going to happen.
I love how he wasn't winning that.
And physically. Oh, Saxton.
I fucking saw the PlayStation guy, like, won that.
I see Gunther can't leave the U.S. for like 6 months. I forget, is that something to do with visa issues or something? I don't know. I can't remember now. Hopefully there's an article touching base on it. I'm not sure. Well, let's have a look, actually. We haven't touched base on the dirt sheet yet. So the pile of crap was better than the other piles of crap. Yeah, exactly. That's basically what they're saying. Nobody said it was a grand event, but most people thought it was the best crown jewel they've ever done. I think I'd like to see LA Knight take it, though. Well, I think LA Knight will be champion at some point. I don't think there's any... The question is it going to be on SmackDown or Raw? I can actually see him holding the world title. I think he goes to Raw at some point.
I think he wins it after Roman's been beat.
That could happen too. Or what if we end up with a triple threat match at WrestleMania? LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns, or LA Knight and Cody Rhodes fight it out to see who faces Roman Reigns first. I don't know, there's a lot of things that, well, yeah, I think Cody Rhodes would have to go.
Are they going to have Cody Rhodes win the Rumble twice, though?
No, I would think, you know who I'd like to win the Royal Rumble this year is Gunther. I think he should win the Rumble this year. I think he should win it this year, I really do. You know, I'm not saying now if he's Intercontinental Champion still. That would be impressive too, because he'd go into the Rumble as the Intercontinental Champion, win it as Intercontinental Champion, and have a guaranteed title shot on top of being Intercontinental Champion. That'd be pretty cool. I want to see Stone Cold return for one more match and fight LA Knight. I highly doubt that's going to happen. You know, I'm just going to throw that out there now. I highly doubt that's going to happen. Maybe, but I doubt it. Froggy, did you have a favorite match from Crown Jewel? Or anybody else for that matter? Did you guys have a favorite match from Crown Jewel?
Mine was Seth and Drew.
Yours was Seth and Drew, yeah. Apparently, there's a rumor going around that he might have finally signed a new contract, actually.
Or The Rock.
I know I saw something about that. We'll have a look at that in a bit. But let's get to the dirt sheets and see what's going on. We got a ringsidenews.com article here by H. Jenkins, and it says CM Punk reacts to report about his meeting with WWE. So WWE has a lot of big rumors going around, and now it appears that the ones about CM Punk are heating up big time. With WrestleMania coming up, the rumor mill is churning in a big way for the former real AEW World Champion. So CM Punk reportedly had a meeting scheduled with WWE board members. It's unknown if this call went down or any other details. That being said, the idea of CM Punk's return to WWE was stirred once again. CM Punk must have heard the recent report that he had a call scheduled with WWE board members. It was said that this would be the one of the final steps before really moving forward with Punk's return. So CM Punk made mention of two legendary WWE authority figures on his Instagram story while name-dropping an old hotspot that was known for high-profile meetings back in the day. He said, meeting with Phil Zacco and Jack Tunney at the Chia Club, brother. And just pause that for 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. That is all. The winner of the match and winner of his debut match here at TWA. It is Sawyer from Team Temple Plays picking up the big W over Chad Gable. Wow, that is 2 debuts in a row.
I think we should probably apologize for that because no one really gave him a chance.
Right, nobody gave Sawyer a chance. I being one of those people, so Sawyer, we apologize. We were wrong, Sawyer. Fantastic. Luke, that is 2 debuts in a row. Picking up big W's already.
Actually, that's actually a really good fucking debut. That
was a very good debut, yeah. Can't argue that.
I was that's a good debut.
I thought it was a great debut, yeah, I can't argue that.
He fucking beat Chad Gable.
Beat Chad, I know, right?
So I know he's not beating the most biggest superstar in the world, but he's got it there. He beat a guy,
right? Okay, so back to that article before we get to the next match. So that caption, and the caption I was saying was meeting Phil Zacco and Jack Tunney at the Chia Club, brother. So it says that caption had to spark a new conversation in the rumor mill. At that point, it appears that he is having a lot of fun with things, and he is not going to let stories about his WWE return die down. CM Punk also included top WWE and AEW merchandise sales. He thanked fans for supporting Danhausen as well. Only time will tell if CM Punk finds his way back to WWE. At this point, there could be interest because his name would generate a wave of fans tuning in to see what they would do with the Second City Savior. And of course, they will keep us updated if there's any new information in the rumor mills. It's crazy how long they're dragging this out, eh? Whether, is he going to return? Is he not? Is he going to go to Impact? Where's he going to end up?
That's all you heard about since he's been fucking released.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I just think he shows up in WWE at some point. I think that's going to be the way of it.
I can't see him showing up at Impact. I can see him showing up at WWE. He's going to show up at WWE. I'm calling it. He's going to do it.
Yeah.
If it's not Survivor, it might not be Survivor Series. If it's not Survivor Series, he might walk out the Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble, yeah, that could be too. Survivor Series would make a lot of sense if you're just looking for that initial pop, right? But the thing is Survivor Series is already completely sold out without Punk, so why bother wasting his return there? You know what I mean? Why waste his return there? If it's already sold out, they don't need a reason to put any other asses in the seats. Why bother? Why not wait and hold off? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. If there's any Dave Meltzer fans out there, for me, Dave Meltzer is one of those guys. You got to take a lot of things he says with a grain of salt, but apparently Dave Meltzer announced major changes for Wrestling Observer newsletter. And this is WrestlingInc.com reporting this. Nick Miller published it. Now, before we get into that article, we're going to get the next match of the evening started. Ladies and gentlemen, it is one of the newest tag teams in TWA. It is the House of Ultraviolet. Ethan Mercedes and Matthew Ultraviolet taking on Ivar and Eric. They are the Viking Raiders. This should be an absolute barn burner. I think that the Viking Raiders are one of the best tag teams in the world today. They work very well together. They're not the greatest technical wrestlers, but they tell a great story in the ring. They're interesting. They're always intriguing, and they get the job done. I really like the Viking Raiders. But the House of Ultraviolet, have already been very impressive both in their debut tag team matchup. They tag teamed already once in YTD After Dark. Then, of course, they've been absolutely outstanding in singles competition. If they can keep the ball rolling, I think they're going to do very well in the tag team division. So I'm going to, since I already was wrong on 2 different occasions, I'm going to side with the House of Ultraviolet here. I think Matthew Ultraviolet and Ethan Mercedes get the job done and pick up the big W over the Viking Raiders. What about you, Luke?
I think the Viking Raiders.
I could see the War Raiders and the Viking Raiders.
Do I think?
I like the Dogs.
Yo, it's K-Mac. What's going on, man? Welcome in. Appreciate you being here, buddy. It's been a bit. How have you been? I've been all right. October was a rough month, but I got through it. And here we are tonight. Do y'all think David Benoit should join WWE? I would love to see David Benoit in WWE. The problem is when you look at David Benoit, you see his father, and that is now. See, WWE is a different animal now. Now that they're part of the TKO Holdings Group and under a new umbrella, and Vince isn't in the picture, it could happen. Do I think he should get an opportunity? Yes. I don't think his father and what happened with his dad should have any I mean, just change his name if it's that big of a deal. Right. But the problem is, again, you can change his name all you want, but he looks just like his dad. He is. He's the spitting image of a young Chris Benoit. It's crazy. So I can understand them being hesitant, and they're afraid to bring that back in, that whole story back to light. I don't know. I would love to see David in, though. But David is a very good wrestler. He is a very good wrestler, and he's got some very, very good people guiding him and teaching him. So, I mean, he would be a good addition to the roster, but I don't know if that'll ever happen. We'll see. I would like to think it might eventually, before he gets too old. But we shall see. David isn't like his father. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Right? So there's that, too. We want to make sure that gets out there. All right, guys, so this is a Tornado Tag Team matchup. It is the House of Ultraviolet versus the Viking Raiders. That is next. Let's get things turning and burning, shall we? Here we go. It's K-Back says, can I join? Well, I mean, you know you can't join at the moment because we're right in the middle of a show, but you know where the Inca contract section is, sir.
Archer's Army,
you know how things work here. It hasn't been that long.
Discord to either promote your content or
Yeah,
just to
it's
chat
not
and have
hard
a great time.
to get used to.
It is not. What was I doing?
Literally just follow the
Ooh,
rules.
Infinite Oni just dropped.
Like do everywhere.
Infinite Oni just created a new event on Discord. Neon Pro Wrestling is going to be live tomorrow at 2 p.m. And see how it's my last day off before I go back to work? Because I've been off work for a while for personal reasons, but I do go back Tuesday. So we probably will not have YTD Academy live until Wednesday night. Wednesday night. Because I'm not off again until Thursday. But I will be home tomorrow, and I will be checking out Neon Pro Wrestling at 2 p.m. So if you guys aren't doing anything tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time anyways, Neon Pro Wrestling is going live at that time. That's Team Infinite Oni's promotion, so make sure you check it out if you can. But what was I doing? Oh, I was going back to the article.
WCW.
All right, here we go. So again, it's by Nick Miller, WrestlingInc.com. So for more than 40 years, writer Dave Meltzer has been publishing the Wrestling Observer newsletter, bringing weekly wrestling news, rumors, recaps to a wide audience of fans. In today's issue of the Observer, Meltzer revealed a big change coming to the publication. It is making the transition to online only, and will no longer receive physical printing starting next month. So Meltzer stated the change will not affect 96 to 97% of subscribers who already read the newsletter exclusively online. However, there are still some who have been receiving physical copies through the mail, and that will no longer continue as of the December 12th issue. It was stated that the printed newsletter hadn't made economic sense for some time, but Meltzer decided to continue out of loyalty to his print subscribers. Meltzer thanked his longtime print subscribers and wrote that the decision came due to increasing costs, as he would have to start charging more per issue than he wanted. Anyone who still subscribes to the printed newsletter will have the remaining time on their subscription transferred to the website. For those outside of North America, the extra costs associated with the printing subscription will result in a bigger credit towards the website subscription. So, another significant change was revealed in Meltzer's announcement, as he stated that more exclusive news would be posted throughout the week rather than held until the publication of the newsletter. This seems to indicate that the weekly newsletter will become more of a roundup of the week's developments, though it remains to be seen how much changes going forward.
Dave Meltzer talks some biggest lot of shit about my life. Like,
he does. I mean, sometimes he's got good information, other times, yeah.
He's just so bad at them. Fucking everything's a 6-star match apparently.
Lion Sid says, I want the Viking Raiders to win after how DJ violated Matthew in that match.
Right. If this match was in the Superdome, Dave Meltzer would be covering his pants, I swear to God. Like literally like 6 stars.
Kyle wants to know. Here's a question from Kyle Luke. He says, I got a question though. Do you think Bray's children should become wrestlers someday? Well, I mean, if that's the path they want to follow and they're interested and they want to dedicate their lives to pro wrestling, I don't see why that would be a bad thing. So I would have to say yes. Does it mean they're going to be exactly like Bray? No. Mind you, they'll have you know, their uncle there to guide them and their grandfather there to guide them. They'll have other people that are close to the family to guide them in that business, so they could be very successful at it if they wanted to be, I suppose. Right? Well, I mean, we've got a bit of time to wait for that. I don't know exactly how old Bray's 4 children are, but I know we have a while to wait for that.
Extending their opponent's arm out.
Glow says, and if they have the talent, we don't need another David Flair. Oh, are we keeping you up, Luke?
Sorry.
Lucan is yawning on the program, guys. Imagine being on the broadcast of Monday Night Raw, and you know, Corey Graves or somebody just yawns in front of the audience. He's bored. He's got nothing better to do than to yawn at the time.
Then I'll do it.
David Flair had the greatest Titantron ever. David Flair did not belong in a wrestling ring, however. Do you think Bray should be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year? Well, I mean, I don't see any reason to rush it, you know, but I don't know. Have they said anything about inducting him this year? I think more likely it might be next year. Although this year might make sense. It is the 40th anniversary of WrestleMania. But this WrestleMania is going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big show. When is the Wyatt 6 coming? I would imagine not until the new year at this point, but I could be wrong. That's just a guess. I'm going to guess the new year. When that starts unfolding. Could we have a new Fiend? I don't know if we'll have a new Fiend. Maybe. I mean, who would be the Fiend, though? You know? I don't know. Maybe Bo? Bo could be the Fiend, I guess. Pass the role of Uncle Howdy to somebody else? That's a good question. Will we get a new Fiend? What do you guys think? Will we get a new Fiend? Because I know they do plan to carry on the legacy of Bray Wyatt. Looks like he's going to be on the cover of WWE 2K24 as well. Bray's children aren't old enough. They would not be old enough to be in the wrestling ring. So one of his children couldn't be, unless you're talking about the future. But I mean, by the time they're old enough to wrestle, I don't think the Fiend is going to be in the... Infinity says, how the fuck? What did I miss? I got to start paying attention. What did I miss here? Look at that. Ultraviolet grabbed the bottom rope. Veteran experience being shown there by Matthew Ultraviolet. He was just about pinned to the mat. Ooh! I don't know what he was doing there.
Imagine me doing commentary from Monday Night Raw.
That'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. I would like to do commentary with Booker T. If I had to choose a partner, I would pick Booker T. I really would. Yeah. I mean, from today's group of people. If I could pick anybody, I would pick Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Would you ask him questions?
Would I ask him questions?
Yeah.
I mean, potentially. I mean, I'd be there to commentate, not ask Booker T questions like some sort of crazy fan.
He's so energetic when he does his commentary, man.
Lion says, I think they may bring back Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas was already back. He was Uncle Howdy. I can hear somebody playing with a chip bag.
That's me.
Yeah, we need to have a mute button going for these type of things. YTD Academy mid-card championship up. Trick Williams for male junior championship. As soon as one of the junior championships comes up, anyways, unless you're going to challenge one of the junior champions. The match is over. It is, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match from Team Infinite Oni and Team Blame It On Ethan. It is Ethan Mercedes and Matthew Ultraviolet. It is the House of Ultraviolet picking up the big W. And man, the night of streamer teams continues. So far, the streamer teams are whooping some ass tonight. taking on the superstars of TWA. The Viking Raiders have fallen. They are the next two superstars to fall tonight. I mean, it's a crazy night so far. Chad Gable lost. I mean, it's been a very... Cameron Grimes lost the first match of the night, so Streamer Team's dominant so far this evening. Bo Dallas is Uncle Howdy, so who would be the Fiend? Yeah, Bo Dallas is Uncle Howdy, yeah. But that doesn't mean they couldn't pass Uncle Howdy to somebody else and have Bo Dallas play the Fiend. They could do that. But I mean, to my knowledge, they were walking away from the Fiend and going to that new character. Anyways.
Cross, maybe.
They even had a different mask, right, for Bray. So... to my knowledge, the Fiend wasn't even coming back, so it would probably be whatever character that Bray was about to unleash upon us. I would have to guess.
As he is, honestly.
You like Karrion as he is, honestly? I mean, Karrion Kross is awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't change him too much. They need to. I don't know. They for me personally, they still haven't come up with a proper story for Karrion Kross, and Karrion Kross also needs to get rid of his hair again, because he doesn't look as intimidating and nasty as he did. I thought he looked absolute savage before. They just didn't utilize him well. But I really like Karrion Kross. He's a very good wrestler.
I actually
You like his hair? You would. You would, Oni.
Oh, he's good, Karrion Kross.
I liked it when he was just bald.
Is that because like it's more of a badass?
Well, I think he looks more like a badass, yeah. I do. Alright, so anyways, let's move on to the next match of the evening. Here we go. It is a triple threat falls count anywhere match for the Legends Championship. It is JC from Team Sir Jack the Greatest, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and of course the reigning defending Legends Champion, the one that dethroned Elijah Archer, the Iceman, Christian Hart from Team Christian Cool, putting his title on the line tonight. What do you guys think? JC from the Coalition, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, or the reigning defending champion? Who takes this one?
It's got to be Coalition on there.
Kyle says, I liked him better in NXT. Yo, Ethan, what's going on, man? You just missed your match, my friend.
The immortal Hulk Hogan all the way.
You just missed your match. Ethan Mercedes and his partner in crime, I believe they're called House of Ultraviolet, just had a match with Luke's chip bag. Because that's all we've heard for the past 2-3 minutes is a chip bag. This is now an ASMR channel. Did I forget to tell everybody? I do apologize.
I have to go with
some people are literally turned on by those noises, so Luke just trying to do them a favor. Alright, so Lionston says the immortal Hulk Hogan all the way. I have to go with chokes it back, Christian Hart. Glenola, are you really siding with Christian Hart here? Do we need to... Can somebody write that down somewhere, please?
So about
Can we...
Junior Championship
that we need to have a section for... you know, that could go into shocking TAV moments. That could go in shocking TAV moments now that I think about it. Glenola sides with the Iceman, Christian Hart. Random says 2K24 should have you guys go through Bray's best matches and have the Firefly Inferno match against Randy to get the Fiend. Well, I mean, I don't play the game, Random, so that wouldn't do me any good either way. I haven't played a wrestling game since 2K18. It's not what I do. So it wouldn't do me any good to have that as an option. No AXW today.
The male junior championship title shot.
So the male junior championship title shot. Yeah, you could. Well, actually, to be honest, that title. So you want the World Junior Championship? That's coming up for grabs very soon because DJ Snow is challenging Papa Archer in the main event tonight. So that title will become vacant.
Yes.
So you can challenge. Well. You can't challenge anybody. You'll just have to challenge for the title, and you'll face who you face at that point. 2K14 was the best. No 2K after or before was that the one with Punk on it?
Yeah.
Like 15
was 15 Punk?
Life.
I know I didn't like 2K past 2K19 because they kept changing the button system. You know? They changed it back to a button mashing system, and I fucking hate that, so.
Yeah, what?
Button mashing. I don't like how you can just push a bunch of buttons and make shit happen, as opposed to having to actually get good
kick it out.
With anything. Prior to 2K20, you had to actually figure out your button combinations and press the right combination of buttons to do certain things. Now you can just hit a bunch of buttons and get shit done, and I don't like that. You know, I've never liked it. I didn't like it in old games either, like when I'd play Street Fighter and you'd be playing a 5-year-old and they just slam the controller with a fist and beat you. I fucking hate that shit.
Well, mashing doesn't really work though nowadays.
Button mashing just means they can press a combination of buttons all at once, as opposed to having to hit the correct button.
Yeah, really work these days, does it? Like...
Yeah, it does. And I don't like it.
Look at it, I
refuse to play any button mashing system. I won't do it.
What do you mean by kick it out?
With anything. Not even just with kicking it, with anything. Button mashing. Even when you're trying to do moves.
So you can't press buttons and that. No.
WWE 24 should have Kingdom for Everyone. Oh, Kingdom for Everyone. Is that Kingdom or Kingdom? What the hell is that supposed to say?
To see a complete list of champions from each
Oni says, I need to rig book another title defense for Roxanne Riley soon. Roxanne Riley's looking fantastic as of late. She's the new Women's Legends champion, too, not to mention.
Let me know when I need to pay
here in TWA.
To the refs again.
Life says, oh yes, let me know when I need to talk to the refs.
Your numbers are 7,
yeah.
3, 8.
And Oni, don't forget to edit those videos.
There are some amazing
you can't forget that. 738 from Random's Gamers Boo. That puts you in the run for the channel redemption reward. I believe it is the 777. Yes, it is. So you're in the run. Or wait a minute. Yeah, no, you are. You're in the running for the channel redemption reward, Random.
Well, fine.
Lineson says, you can never bet against Hulk Hogan, though. Well, I mean, you can. But either way, we're going to find out right now. Let's go. JC versus the Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus the Iceman Christian Hart. Legends Championship is on the line. It is triple threat. Falls count anywhere. Let's go. All right. Random says, well, bye.
He ran WW as its top star for like a decade.
Let's get back to the dirt sheets and see what's happening there.
And
there's a big surprise. Looks like AEW Collision viewership takes another nosedive for the November 4th episode. Now, is anybody surprised they're losing ratings? Is anybody surprised that AEW is losing ratings? I mean, even their group called the Elite doesn't seem so elite anymore. They don't seem like a big deal anymore. Like this is, I don't know. Well, I'm going to read the article. We're going to find out exactly why they're losing viewership here. But so this again is ringsidenews.com. Felix Upton wrote it. It says AEW brought another episode of Collision this week, and fans didn't have any pro wrestling competition. That being said, WWE Crown Jewel took place previously in the day, so how many fans tuned in to see what AEW had to offer? Ringside News provided comprehensive coverage of AEW Collision this week. There was a lot to take in during the 2-hour show, and they also booked a segment for next week's episode. Alfred Konua reports that November 4th episode of AEW Collision brought in about 356,000 viewers, with 110,000 of those in the 18 to 49 demographic. The number was down from last week's number by 25%. And of course there was a comment on social media that says hashtag AEW Collision Fast Nationals Fast Nosedive. So the October 28th episode of AEW Collision drew 439,000 viewers. With the Fast National numbers, the October 21st episode of AEW Collision brought in 482,000 viewers, which is slightly down from the previous week's 504,000 numbers. So 189,000 of those fans were in the 18 to 49 demographic. So yeah, from over the last few weeks, from 504,000 all the way down to 356,000. So yeah, they're losing some viewership, and it's not just Collision. Dynamite is also losing, right? So, and I think there's several reasons that is becoming a problem. Several reasons. All right, let me check in with chat here, see if I'm missing anything.
The new jackpot number for a chance to win a channel redemption.
Random, he got hit by the list again, I see.
The number to win a YTD
is Christian Hart running with Brett and Owen Hart plus Jim Hart? No. Owen Hart does not have a contract. But he is tag team partners with Brett and Jim. He is part of the Hart Foundation. I mean, for many months, it was Bret Hart and Christian Hart as a tag team. But Christian Hart decided he wanted to have more of a singles run. So Jim the Anvil Neidhart went back to the side of Bret the Hitman Hart as far as the tag team goes, and Christian Hart, well, as you can see, he's doing very well in singles competition. He is the reigning defending Legends champion.
How many times have I
tapped Archer out with a sharpshooter, he did. Savage.
And introducing
225, unlucky.
Representing the Hart Foundation from Toledo, Ohio.
Ronda might go to AEW. She's got a stuttering problem, apparently. I mean, I don't know what she would do in AEW, or if AEW could even afford her or want to afford her. I don't know. I can see her going and taking it out. Yeah, I don't know. I think she'll go back to WWE eventually, at least for a little while.
I tried with Ronda, I just couldn't do it.
You tried to like Ronda?
I tried to like it.
Yeah, see, I liked Ronda. I thought she did very well.
I tried to like her, but she just isn't very good at wrestling.
Yeah, I'll agree to disagree with that. I thought she was very good at wrestling. I thought she was better than most of the other girls in there.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I do. I mean, she's a natural grappler, so picking up pro wrestling was very simple. She wasn't very good on the microphone, however.
You win this title,
Wasn't good in the ring, and Matthew could do that,
Yeah. See, I thought she was great there. Again, I'll agree to disagree on that one. But I think she needed a Paul Heyman. She needed a Paul Heyman.
I'm giving her a thumbs down. I just don't think she's very good.
Yeah. Well, that's because all you like is Mickie James. That is your shrine to pro wrestling. Random says, no, I did not want to get AKO'd. I forgot how many times I've played. Well, I mean, I can't remember, Random. I know you've played at least once.
You are following the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence by non-pure.
LA Knight. What the fuck? Yeah, alt. LA Knight. Yeah, alt. I want to ban you just for making me read that. I want to ban you for making me read that name. I'm just going to call you LA. But thank you for the follow, even though it's a secondary account. What's going on? What are the betting lines? 777 and 087 are the numbers you need. Unless you're talking about the actual betting lines, we don't have betting lines yet. On regular shows, we only have betting lines in the championship rounds, which is the final 3 matches of any card. It is the lottery, yeah, but I didn't know if that's what he was talking about. As far as betting on matches, we don't do that until the championship rounds. Again, that's the final 3 matches of any card.
I just can't wait to get to this shit.
Yeah, well, Mickie James and the Gooner is also on the card tonight. It's a double threat show for you. So Mickie James, you won't see Mickie James until the co-main event. And you'll see the Gooner.
Can I make it to the co-main event? I think I can.
And then you'll see the Gooner in the first match of the championship rounds. Right now we're 4th match of the night right now. Well, I mean, if you don't make it to throughout the entirety, there's always the VOD. It will be there for you.
Oh yeah.
So at least you'll have that. But. Alright, so let's see what else is going on in the dirty sheets.
Hogan's got Archer. Not Archer, sorry, I got
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I do have to visit the facility, so I'm going to do that real quick. Archer's bladder is ready to burst. So, but when I get back, I'm going to be reading another article from ringsidenews.com. Apparently, Bayley made first remarks after Kairi Sane's WWE Crown Jewel return. So let's see what happened there. By the way, Luke, did you tell your joke earlier? Somebody redeemed a joke time for you.
I said I don't know if it does it count. I don't know if it's count. I said the guy in Discord is a joke. Does that count?
Well, I mean, there's a joke section.
Discord the other day.
You can always read one of the jokes from the joke section on Discord. Or if you have a joke, I mean, you must know jokes. You're a funny guy. You must know some jokes. Don't hold out on us, Luke. You've got jokes. I know you do.
You guys can have a comedian, mate.
Here's a joke for you. Luke the Gooner's favorite wrestler is actually Lita, not Mickey James. See? It's a joke.
Yeah, right.
Haha, exactly.
Hey, look at that.
All right. Anyways, I will be right back. You guys, if you guys want to tell some jokes in the chat, I'll read them live when I get back before I get back to the article. Or if you have some questions for Luke, if you want to know about Luke's Mickey James shrine, be sure to ask him about it. It's a beautiful shrine. It's adjacent to his bed. It's a huge shrine. Candles and posters, and he's got Mickey James undies. He snuck into Mickey James' locker room at a TNA show, and he stole her panties. So, but anyways, I'll be right back.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Oh my God.
Getting tossed.
Laughing.
Hoisted up across the shoulders into a
There's the Mickey James in the
Why do ducks have feathers, chat? Again, I'm going to repeat it. Why do ducks have feathers? To cover their butt cracks.
big back body drop. What elevation. Knew what was
Luke
coming
Whitney
there.
ran from her stuff when WWE involved in flashbacks. Is Luke Mickey James's husband secretly LOL?
Fucking hell, chap, man. You're ripping me apart. Yeah, everyone rips me apart, broadcasters.
He is revving up the in
From the top. And
Hope
Hogan
don't do
gets
it.
stonewalled. Quick return to the
Hope
ring.
don't do it. Hope going to the top rope there, man.
Just like that, he sent crashing to the floor. Ooh, brutal forearm.
There's a slam.
Why do ducks have feathers to cover their crotches?
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
For the win.
Oh, I love
We
it.
almost had a new champion.
Based on what we just saw, I think this
Hope the
match
coalition
is
My
get a
God,
win.
leg
Who
draw.
knows what that kick out
Since
was.
Magnus
The
is
champ
her
might be running
husband,
on fumes. And no
there's
doubt
chance
Hogan
of
has found
Mickey
a
appearing on WWE.
Yeah, there might. There is a chance that she could. I don't want her in WWE again now. Because they use her like fucking shit.
Submission move being applied.
I used to go on big massive rants about how she should be used better, this and that.
What a maneuver we
The
just saw.
And it was like kind of regular.
Mickey James on the whole match.
I was pumped when I saw this match on tonight's card, but so far this falls.
Infinite audio between the Gouda versus Nick Howard and Mickey James on the floor, man.
losing this match would
You
absolutely
fucking have him.
destroy him. He's trying to fight at the back. The guillotine locked in. This is all. No,
That was an incredible counter.
Both fellas. Guys are savage.
He's returning fire.
pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly. Cover.
Oh no.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Somehow, some way, he is still.
Are we about to see it? Oh my God, that's gotta hurt.
The champ has this one in hand now.
What energy in this arena.
Hold on a second.
I can't believe you possibly do that.
Oh, there it is, the abdominal stretch.
Grab the
Oh
ankle for
dear.
extra torque.
Oh fucking hell. I was having a bad day. I couldn't really have a good time, man. Fucking hell.
It is locked
Love
in
it.
way too tight. There is no escape. Tossed back into the ring. Able to reverse. And he gets set back into the ring.
They keep saving each other from
This isn't the
submission
smartest
moves.
thing to do. Antagonizing your opponent instead of attacking him.
Double leg step through. Uh-oh. You know what's coming next.
Legendary Scorpion Deathlock.
It was
He
really
should have
close
been
to
a
the
ball.
hard.
But he
Ah,
That was sus.
fucking weird.
He's got him scouted.
Shot after shot.
I have returned. Yo, Krondos. What's going on, Krondos?
You beat to look at what Orty just redeemed there.
The Gunner versus Nick Aldis and a Mickey James on a pole match. Oh my God. That's hilarious.
What he hopes to find down there.
Well, technically, Team Luke the Gunner already owns the contract to Mickey James, so I mean, at any given time, he could just take Mickey James out for lunch. Lionson says they keep saving each other from submission moves. Oh, you must be. I'm going to guess they're talking about JC and Christian Hart. I don't see Hogan performing too many. I mean, he does have a wicked sleeper hold he used to use, but.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Crown says it was good until the Mickey James on a pole part. That was sus, he says.
And does just that.
I hit Superstar and I got Joey Nightmare. That's Little Joey Nightmare.
Zigzag.
I mean, for a while, Little Joey Nightmare was rumored to be making a return, but nothing ever came to fruition.
Title's in jeopardy here.
Team Kraken Skulls and even the Nightmare Damien have even disappeared. Wow. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match and new Legends champion from Team Sir Jack the Greatest, JC, picking up the big W in this triple threat Falls Count Anywhere matchup. And he's going home with the gold. Congratulations to Team Sir Jack and JC. Big win for JC.
Here is your winner. And new
Infinite Odie says, boo!
champion,
The
JC.
legend killer Randy Orton.
The legend killer, Randy Orton.
I cannot even
Well,
imagine how any
Randy's
of these
not
men
in the
came up
Legends
for a match
division.
like that. All I can really say is that they put on a
I suppose that
triple
wouldn't
threat
stop him
match
from
for
going
the
around
ages.
killing off the Legends, though.
Teach me to support Team Christian KO.
Teach me to support Team Christian Cool. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's your fault, Linola. You're the one that decided to do such things. It was your idea. We did not make. There was no arm twisting.
This is
You-
how
you
know it's a video game
of
because
free
the
will
Hulkster will die 1,000
chose to
times
side with Team
before
Christian
killing
Cool.
the
Yo,
one-dying
Uzi.
brother.
What's going on, Uzi? Doesn't Archer fail No Nut November because
Just
Glenn
for
always
being the
jerks
legend
him
killer.
off in a locker room. Hey, it's not a locker room. We have our own private suite, thank you very much. And it's never just jerking off. It's like a reach around. It's done very, it's almost like a professionally done hand job. He's very good at his craftsmanship. Don't sell Glenn short. How dare you? Lionson says just for
Reach around,
being
very
the legend
respectful.
killer. Yeah. Reach around, very respectful. Absolutely.
Very professional.
Absolutely. Very professional. That's what I'm saying. It was very professionally done. He's very good at
I
it.
was expecting lackluster
Wow, I was
work
expecting
'cause he
lackluster
happens
work
to
because he happens to support the
Christian.
sissy we call Christian. Well, the funny thing is, he doesn't normally support Christian Cool with anything, but apparently tonight he's feeling, I don't know, he's in the spirit of things. He wanted to give the credit where credit was, well, not due tonight, but due normally for Team Christian Cool. Christian Hart, a formidable superstar. Tonight, lost to JC, however. Big win for JC. Beats Hulk Hogan and Christian Hart in the same
Escanor
evening
versus War the Giant
to be
in
crowned the new
backstage
Legends
brawl,
champion.
'cause why not?
All right, here we go. Next match of the evening. And here we go. It is the Junior Women's World Championship on the line. It is, of course, vacant because it was cashed in at Halloween Havoc. But it is newcomer, Aria, taking on Becky Lynch. And as I said, the Junior Heavyweight Championship is on the line for the women's division.
I swore
And,
I would win the World
I can't remember
Championship match for her.
what type of match this is. I want to say it might be a Falls Count Anywhere matchup, but I can't remember. I do not recall. But I feel like it's a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. But that is the next match of the night. What do you guys think? Aria from Team Infinite Oni? Or does Becky Lynch take Aria to school and send her home without the gold? What do you think?
Aria.
I swore I redeemed World Championship match for her. Not tonight.
The new jackpot number for a chance.
And I don't know if you redeemed anything for her. You might have.
777, the number to win a YTD championship matches.
But either way, that wasn't happening tonight.
It's in claims.
Okay. That's great. It's good that it's in the correct spot. But that's not her match tonight, Oni. Anyways, Chronos Beer says, who's the WCW and TAV champs? Well, all you got to do is hit exclamation point WCW. Well, there is no WCW champs. WCW is defunct. TWA and YTD Academy. So you can have exclamation point YTD or exclamation point TWA.
TWA.
There you go.
World champion.
That should be correct.
Team Swale against champion Christian Hart. Team Christian Cool World.
That should be up to date. I believe it is. I want to say it is. I blame Oni if it's not. To be fair. Just gonna throw that out there. It's Oni's fault. But I think it's up to date.
WCW or
how dare you, Oni?
So
Archer is the champ. No, actually, Papa Archer is. Elijah Archer is not the champ.
Rick Tide-Crond. Look at my name.
Uzi says rigged. Yeah, we rig everything.
Papa or Papa Archer. Right.
Wait, is Papa or Papa Archer? Papa, it's Elijah. So that's Elijah Archer's father. It's Papa Archer's a long story. That's just what people started calling him.
Grand Prix champion.
But he is Elijah Archer's father, though.
Team Lion Cena Skinor Women's Legends champion Trish Stratus Team
Grand Prix championship. Ooh, that one's not up to date. So that's not completely up to date because Brock Lesnar lost his match at Halloween Havoc. He lost the title. It was vacated.
Papa Archer versus
so I have to
Brock
adjust
Lesnar.
that one.
I am told what joke, by the way.
Pop Archer versus Brock Lesnar. That actually happened already at Halloween Havoc. Pop Archer already beat Brock Lesnar, which is why Brock Lesnar had to vacate his title. Damn it, Archer. I know it's not my fault. We have a lot of great matches. I'm sorry. And Pop Archer's defending against DJ Snow tonight, too, so for all we know, it could be DJ Snow walking in with that title tonight. By knockout in the steel. Yeah, it was knockout. Yeah, he knocked him out. That's right, too. Which should have even had a knockout rule in it. That was a little... No, wait a minute. Yes, it should have. It wasn't a steel cage match, Lionson. It was a lockdown match. A lockdown match is different than a regular steel cage match.
Check out the latest craze in TWA.
Pin, submit, or knockout in a lockdown.
Purchase your coffee cup, tea, or ball cap right
TG
now.
says, fuck, I was trying to avoid... But you're the junior world champion. What do you mean you were trying to avoid it? How dare your superstar win matches, DJ? I mean, you should fire him. What is wrong with you? You need to work on yourself.
Will take your place, LOL.
If you don't want to fight again, Escanor will take your place. Escanor's got a match tonight already. He's in a big match in the co-main event. At least I think it's the co-main event. Maybe it's the... It might be the first match of the championship rounds. I forget now.
Who's yo daddy?
Brock lost someone called Papa. Will I get in trouble if I say, who's your daddy? No. No. But we can explain on Discord, Krondos, where Papa Archer came from, though. He wasn't even originally called Papa Archer. That's just what kind of people started calling him. Now he's literally dubbed Papa Archer because, well, that's what people call him anyway. Christian Cage is Brock's father. Could you imagine? Except for I think they're the same age. I think Christian Cage and Brock Lesnar are the same age. Alright, so let's get to the next match of the evening. Junior Championship on the line. It is Aria versus Becky Lynch. Let's rock and roll. Alright, I'm going with Aria here. I'm going with Aria. I've seen Aria in action before, and although Becky Lynch is, you know, as good as they come, I think Aria is going to whoop her. Oh, Jesus, what is going on here? That is trippy as hell. I feel like I'm traveling through time here. Infinite Oni. Back on the broadcast. Aria, that's right. You had to join just because I said Aria. Mickey James on a pole match. Yeah. I thought that was fucking funny as hell. At first, I didn't like. I saw Nick Aldis versus the Gooner, and I didn't read the whole thing. And then I thought, no, I better read the whole. And I read the whole thing. When I got to the Mickey James on a pole match, I just about spit my drink out. So, his finisher is him pulling his belt. Sorry, what? I missed something.
The following contest.
Brock would murder Christian. Yes, that would definitely happen. Yeah.
Is that everything for a match that gets recorded?
DJ said I started it and glad it stuck. Her Crossroads is called the Champagne Supernova. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. I just keep butchering her name. Aria is her name. Aria, not Aria. How dare you, Luke? Where were you on that one? You could have had my back there. You could have said, Archer, it's not Aria, it's Aria. You need to work on yourself. What's wrong with you? I know what it is. You're still thinking about Mickey James being in action later tonight. That's what your problem is, isn't it? Mickey James on the mind.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
I think Becky Lynch has got this. I think she's going to win.
You think Becky Lynch got it? I think Aria's winning this one. I've seen Aria in action before. Again, Becky Lynch is amazing. Multiple-time champion. They call her the man for a reason in the women's division, but I think Aria is that much better. That's just where I'm going. I'm going with Aria on this one. All right, so yeah, well, I mean, she looks fantastic when she's in the ring. I mean, I was very surprised how well versed she is in there. Her in-ring IQ is phenomenal.
Well, I mean,
now here's a question.
Well, she was actually okay.
I got a question. Who would win a match between Aria and January?
Simply because she has believed in herself every step of the way.
It depends where it's at.
Yeah, if it's a ladder match, gotta go with January maybe. I think she was the queen of ladder matches. The queen of ladder matches. I think the only ladder match she lost was to B. Jackson, I think.
As much as I love January, I'd say Aria.
Yeah, I think so too. She's a little bit younger. She's a little bit faster. She's not as big as January, but yeah, I think Aria comes out on the winning end of that one as well. But it would be a good fight. That would be a fun fight, I think.
Christian Cage is 3 years older than Brock Lesnar.
Holy shit. She's Super Saiyan. Good for her.
They can even let out their frustrations on you, Saxton.
Maybe on the same level, but I would say she's Super Saiyan.
And by the way, Aria's second attire is fucking fire. I didn't debut it tonight, but I liked it. I seen it, and I was like, oh, that's badass. That is badass. That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking when I saw that shit. So, by the way, what do you think of Kairi Sane making a return?
Placing them into the corner. Oh, an overhand punch.
I didn't know. Okay, you gotta realize I don't really watch wrestling.
Oh, that's right. We've had that conversation before.
If the match can end anywhere, then it's
I don't have regular TV anymore.
No, that's what you're saying. So what do you just watch highlights and replays now?
Making sure things get there.
I might have some stuff on YouTube if I'm interested.
Yeah.
But as far as wrestling goes, it's more fancy wrestling.
More fancy wrestling?
It checks out.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, apparently Bayley has made her first remarks after Kairi Sane made her return at Crown Jewel. So this is a RingsideNews.com article. Subberjeet Mukherjee published the article. It says Bayley has a great relationship with a lot of people in WWE, and she continues to be a leader for Damage Control. Kairi Sane made her shocking return and aided Io Sky during Crown Jewel yesterday, and now Bayley made her first comments after Sane's return. Ringside News provided full coverage of WWE Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia, which comprised solid matches and shocking moments throughout the night. This included Kairi Sane making her shocking return to WWE television after 3 years and assaulting Bianca Belair, costing her the match against Io Sky for the Women's Championship. Bayley took to Twitter and made her first comments after Kairi Sane's return as she tagged Dakota Kai and told her Damage Control member to call her back to discuss matters. In case you didn't know, Bayley was the one who sent Kairi Sane away from the company for 3 years back in 2020 in their storyline. Kairi Sane has been added to the SmackDown roster following her return, and WWE is also bringing back old history with Kairi Sane's Crown Jewel return. It remains to be seen how WWE will book Kairi Sane now that she's returned to WWE television. I think that kind of goes without saying. But yeah, what do you guys think? Is there any Kairi Sane fans in the chat? You guys like Kairi Sane? I like Kairi Sane. I was glad to see her make her return.
On Twitter, you can follow the Archerverse there as well. Carrie's great.
Escanor says Christian would be the one who bullied Brock when they were younger, only for Brock to get swole as fuck and get revenge later. Well, I mean, Brock has been swole as fuck since high school, man. I mean, he was a high school wrestler, collegiate wrestler. He was always huge. He was a big farm boy. I don't know if Christian would have ever bullied that ass, to be fair.
Oh, no.
He was a big lad. Did anybody ever see, it was a long time ago, but they actually posted a picture one time. I can't remember if Brock was in the picture too, but his dad and his brother were in it. And they were big, thick men too. And I was like, yeah, okay, that makes more sense now when I saw that. Did anybody else see that? Have you ever seen that picture? You might be able to look it up, I don't know. I can't remember if it was where I seen it, which it was obviously on a social media platform, but I don't remember if it was Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or something else. But yeah, I remember seeing that picture, and they were huge boys. Froggy says, Kairi is great. Yeah, she really is. I really like Kairi. I'd like to see her tag team with not Dakota Kai, with Io Sky. That's what I'd like to see happen. I think they'd make a fantastic tag team. You know what would be a great team? Would be Io Sky, Kairi Sane, and Asuka. Now there is a woman's trio. That would be fucking awesome. What do you think about that, Froggy? Kairi Sane, Asuka, and Io Sky. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. She made fast work of Becky Lynch. The winner of the match from Team Infinite Oni, it is Aria picking up the big W. And we now have a new Junior Women's World Champion by the name of Aria. Congratulations to Team Infinite Oni and Aria. Huge win. Fantastic.
Here is your winner.
So now she has a management redeem for a world title shot, and she's the Junior World Champion. Things really looking good for Aria.
If we had time for a go-home happy match, I'd cash in tonight.
Would you? Okay, well, that could very well happen. That could definitely happen. We shall see.
I still got my other opportunity, so...
We shall see.
For Davey match when she wins the title.
All right. Well, she did have a match in After Dark, did she not? I'm pretty sure she did. But her debut, as far as being on the main roster, though, absolutely.
I didn't catch that.
Well, I'm looking right now. I'm just fact checking myself, actually. But I feel like Aria had a match. I thought she snuck into YTD After Dark and had a match. I'm looking right now. Let's see here. House of Ultraviolet. Maybe not. Maybe it was... I was thinking of Julia Jackson, maybe.
Probably.
Because I know she did not have a match at Halloween Havoc. No, I guess not. I thought Arya snuck into YTD After Dark. I really did. For some reason, I thought that. Apparently she did. That was her debut match. Winning the Junior World Championship in her debut. Wow. What is it with debuts lately? And by the way,
the new jackpot number
right?
for a chance
That's
to win
3 debuts tonight, all picking up big W's. Huge night for streamer teams tonight. Absolutely crazy.
08.
Okay, next match of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a fatal 4-way tornado tag team matchup. It is Golden Bebe, the Coalition, Phenomenal Soul, and Demolition, all going to battle for the right to hold the top tag team gold, the Wrestle Wars Genesis World Tag Team Championship. That is our next match of the evening, guys. What do you think? Who do you think walks out the victors in this match? Is it going to be Golden Bebe, Kenny Jackson, and Adam Cole? The Coalition, Elijah Archer and Jason Ironman, Coach B. Henry, and the Phenom Joe Lincoln, Phenomenal Soul, or two of the baddest from the tag team division's history, Adam Colossus and Johnny Braddock, Demolition. Who do you guys think picks up the W here? Who's going to walk out with the gold?
Well, first of all, Glenola, I'm cashing in my title tonight, so I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, if we have time for a go-home happy match, he's talking about cashing in tonight. It's chamber time, juniors. Arya versus the Dark Queen of Chaos. So yeah, I mean, if that happens and Arya does cash in, we'll simply give the Dark Queen of Chaos a match against whoever is next in line to fight for the junior gold. Or you can refund your Archerverse bucks. That's up to yourself. But yeah, he did say if there's time for a go home happy match tonight, he was going to cash in tonight.
Yeah, I wanted to cash in as soon as possible.
Yeah. 908 unlucky. So far, only Random Gamers Boo has come close, and I believe it is the Channel Redemption Reward that he is close to. All right, here we go. Luke, who do you think's winning? Demolition, Phenomenal Soul, Golden Bebe, or the Coalition?
Gotta back the Coalition, man.
You're gonna back the Coalition?
Is going to make a
okay.
Even though I'm not in it and I've formed a new faction, I still want you guys to kind of do well in your matches.
Well, I mean, technically, until Team Arsenal has been fully contracted, you're technically still part of Coalition. You're just kind of quietly exiting.
Team Coalition.
Yeah, you're just quietly exiting. JC's, of course, going to become the new frontman for the Coalition.
Got any news on the story why the Goon is like leaving the Coalition? Why is he doing what he's doing?
I have no idea. I mean, I've thought you would know the answer to that question. He is your superstar. How dare you ask me?
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Oni? He's asking me about his employee. Like I have the answer to that. Maybe Oni has the answer. Oni, why the hell is the Gooner leaving the Coalition to form his own faction? Tell us.
I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying. How would we know?
I've been a 24-hour timeout in with a Discord server for speaking to your man. Fucking hell, is he?
Now, there was a bit of a rumor. There was a bit of a rumor I heard. Maybe the Gooner is jealous of the return of Ironman and wants more spotlight on himself, so he's simply gonna leave the group and form his own faction. I mean, whether or not that's true, I don't know. I have no validation on that. That's just.
The Gooner has formed a faction called the Arsenal. And I've
Team
probably spilled
Arsenal.
the beans already. Who the hell I'm actually signing with? But anyway, we've aligned ourselves in the faction wars. We're going to be the most dominant faction here in the Archerverse.
And who's in the faction? You may as well tell people who's going to be in your faction.
May as well, yeah. I think we spilled the beans. This gone.
Yeah, may as well spill the beans right here live.
It's going to be the Gooner, Kenny Omega, and AJ Styles at the moment.
That is a hell of a group. The Gooner
Anybody
Luke
wants to
Palmer,
join, feel
Kenny
free to
Omega,
message me, and we
and
can work things out.
AJ Styles. That's a badass team right there. I like it. I like it.
And I would get my buddy Senegal Rickman, and I would get him. I can't use his car, so I don't want to do that.
I know one thing we do have to do is we got to start advertising the women's division a little bit again. We've got lots of competitors for the women's division, but we need to build the women's tag team division.
Did you get Alexis Lurie?
They're not yet. We haven't signed her contract yet, so that has to be done. Also, there's a new tag team. Jade Cargill and Melissa Archer are now going to be a tag team unit. They're going to be hitting the women's tag team division themselves, so there's a new tag team for the women's division. I mean, the women's division still has some great competition, but we need to build on that like we did with the singles competition, the individual divisions. But anyways, here we go. World Tag Team Championship on the line. It is Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag Team matchup. It is the Coalition, Golden Baby, Phenomenal Soul, and of course, Demolition. Let's go. All right. I'm trying to remember. Was I in the middle of an article? I was not. We were reading about Kairi Sane returning. We already got through that. Does anybody care about Ronda Rousey's UFC paychecks being unveiled and new findings? I don't really.
Nope.
I think I'll just skip over that. So here's something. Sorry, what were you going to say?
I couldn't get into Ronda Rousey at all.
No, that's what you were saying. Yeah, you weren't necessarily a big fan of Ronda Rousey. I mean, some people were. Some people weren't. Teach their own. Yeah. It was probably exactly that, right down the middle. So here's another ringsidenews.com article, and it is Felix Upton again, and it's released WWE NXT Superstar confirms new pro wrestling home. So let's see what that's about.
I'm more of a Sheena fan than Ronda.
So WWE made a few cuts in September, and those NXT superstars who met their end with the company are now free to do as they please with a non-compete clause. With no non-compete clause. Although those main roster talent have sometime let people like Elisa Leon and able to move on, and now she's champion. That sentence made no sense. They really need to fix their editing of these articles. But anyways, Ulissa Leon, now using the name Ulissa, was among the individuals released by WWE on September 21st. It had previously been revealed that she had personally sought her release. Following her departure from WWE, she managed to secure the Crash Lucha Libre's Femenil Championship. In a new interview with TJ Sports, Ulissa Leon also confirmed that she is with Chaos Lucha Libre, a promotion that is closely associated with Crash. She used the words "belong to" when describing her new setup with Chaos, but she didn't confirm an exclusive contract had been signed. What she did say, and this is a quote, she said, "I belong to Chaos and we will surprise a lot of people. We have a lot of plans and surprises set, and we will go forward from there." We'll have to wait and see what the world has to offer for Ulissa Leon. Things didn't work out for her in NXT this time around, but she didn't waste any time getting back on the road. And, of course, only time will tell where she goes next, but she seems very happy about her current situation. All right, so that wasn't all that interesting, really, was it? Will Ospreay and WWE are in active conversations about a potential deal. Let's have a look at that, shall we? So, Will Ospreay, this is ringsidenews.com, by the way, Felix Upton. Will Ospreay is about to be the biggest free agent in pro wrestling, but he may not last long before signing. There is universal interest in signing Will Ospreay from the entire pro wrestling world. And no doubt he's easily one of the best on the planet today. Ringside News exclusively reported a few weeks back that WWE may be prepared to offer Ospreay a deal. This could be the start of something much bigger. It was previously reported WWE has big interest in Will Ospreay's service. The two sides may come to a deal, but only time will tell what happens due to all the pieces that need to come together. Sean Sapp noted that AEW has long considered a guarantee to sign Will Ospreay. Now Ospreay is much more open to what could be in his next deal, and that includes a WWE logo. It was reported recently that many in AEW have considered a foregone conclusion that Will Ospreay will join the company. While that may have been true months ago, we're told that Ospreay's mind has opened up about his future. WWE has shown heavy interest, and sources within the company claim that there have been conversations and contact between the two sides, though those close to Ospreay would not confirm as such. TNA and AEW both maintain interest in Ospreay and have both said to have enjoyed working with him. We aren't sure the natures of the deals being discussed, as NXT Europe, Impact becoming TNA, and of course adjusting many elements of production and stepping up their European presence are all taking shape. However, Ospreay predictably has interest from all over the world. New Japan Pro Wrestling sources said that while they'd love to keep Ospreay, they don't necessarily expect it on the same type of deal he's on now, where he's full-time with the company. It was noted that WWE sources have confirmed that they may have interest and that they have been preliminary overtures made towards Ospreay, though we aren't sure what that consists of. WWE did not comment in any official manner. So we'll have to wait and see where Will Ospreay lands next. At this point, he will pull in big money no matter where he goes. And I do agree with that. What do you guys think? Do you think Ospreay ends up in WWE? I mean, some people were worried about him not being able to continue to wrestle as he was, but Will Ospreay himself already said he has to tone down what he's doing, and there's certain things he won't be doing anymore as he gets older. Doesn't matter. He's got such a heavy repertoire of maneuvers. It won't matter if he eliminates a few moves here and there. He's still going to be one of the best on the planet. And I would imagine that Will Ospreay would envision himself at WrestleMania at some point because he's that damn good. I literally can see him in WWE. In the past, I wasn't really sure. I didn't really think so, but I actually think there's a big possibility we see him sign a WWE contract at some point. Now I know Luke is a Will Ospreay fan. Oni, are you an Ospreay fan?
With multiple teams facing off, things are going to get frantic fast.
Whatever team comes out of this with their hand raised,
did we lose Oni?
A strong case for being the best in
He might have just taken a little short hiatus, bathroom break or something. You never know. I didn't even notice he left. Ospreay's cool as hell, Frog. He says, yeah. Blame it on Ethan. Says Ethan is updated. Just put the hashtag information in ink a contract, Ethan, and I'll take care of that at some point. Because I already have to go and get an updated, I think I need an updated January, if I'm not mistaken. Also, I have to sign Luke the Gooner's newest female prospect. So,
Will Ospreay's English as well, so...
Will Ospreay is English, yeah. He's also one of the best in the world. He's also one of the very best in the world. But yeah, so, what do you guys think? Will Ospreay in WWE? I think it's more likely now than ever, because again, I was one that, if you asked me a year ago, I would have said, oh, hell no. But, like they said in the article, his mind has opened up. And I've read as such, and I've read quotes from Will Ospreay about, things that he's looking forward to in his future as a pro wrestler.
Hell of a start of that.
Sorry, say that again?
That would be one hell of a fucking signing.
Oh, fuck yeah. That would be a huge signing for WWE. Huge. And they'd have no choice but to push him as a main eventer, because he would pretty much outshine anybody on the roster at this point.
He tried out. Didn't do anything on that.
Well, I don't know if he's had any tryouts, but apparently talks are advancing. And if they're showing heavy interest in Ospreay, and they have all the money in the world to offer Will Ospreay, you know what I mean?
Why did he come from this Will Ospreay out when he started big? Because he really wrestled in Japan, wasn't he?
Well, he was in New Japan for quite some time. Aside from that, I'm not sure about some of the independent promotions he was a part of over in the UK or whatever. So, but anyways, yeah, I would love to see Ospreay sign. I really would. That'd be fantastic. I think so.
Well, your best challenge you probably have, I think in the modern day, one of the best wrestlers in the world. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now here's another question for everybody. If Will Ospreay does sign, who would you guys like to see him face?
Tying up their opponent.
Who would you like to see Will Ospreay face should he sign a deal?
The new jackpot number for a chance to win.
What about you, Luke? Who would you like to see Ospreay face? Because I mean, I think there's many for me. You know, right off the top of my head, I would love to see him in a match with Seth Rollins. I'd love to see him in a match with Finn Balor. You know, there's many, but those are two right off the top of the bat. You know, that I would love to see him face. But yeah. Is there anybody you'd like to see him face personally?
Yeah, Ospreay against Ospreay versus Styles. Oh my god. Wow.
Ospreay against who, sorry?
AJ Styles.
Ooh, that. Now, I feel like they have actually wrestled before, I think, in New Japan.
I think they might have.
I think they did. But I would love to see that again.
New Japan, what is it?
Yes, AJ Styles has been in New Japan now. Yep. I believe he was their IWGP Heavyweight Champion. I think he's been the either United States or Intercontinental. I forget. I'd have to look it up. Hold on. Let's fact check. I forget what titles AJ won. Let's see here. AJ Styles. New Japan Pro Wrestling titles.
He's got his best opportunity right in front of him. Oh no, this is not where he wants to be.
Yeah, but can he roll on his body? Can he roll?
Yeah, he won the IWGP Championship. I thought he won another one too. I feel like AJ was also the IWGP United States Champion. I know John Moxley was, but I feel like AJ was too at some point. It doesn't say that, so I guess I'm wrong, but...
He's getting pushed out into the defensive. Oh, flipping the script on him there. Oh, jumping knee strike.
Yeah. He beat Okada to become the new IWGP Heavyweight Champion. That was in 2014.
He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
Do you remember when AJ first came in to WWE? Holy fuck, people marked out. He got a huge pop. It was amazing. You know, by the time he's done in WWE, even though people mostly remember him from TNA, by the time he's done in WWE, he will have accomplished more in WWE than he did in TNA, and that was quite a bit.
I watched him all the time in TNA.
People said he would never make it in WWE, and now he's like one of the faces of the company.
No. I knew one day he would end up there.
It's crazy. Wow, look at that. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag Team matchup and a new Wrestle Wars Genesis World Tag Team Champions. The one, Elijah Archer and Jason Ironman. They are the Coalition. Luke, the Coalition picking up gold, buddy.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So JC picked up gold tonight, right? He became the new Legends Champion. Ironman and Elijah Archer just became tag champions. And now we still have the Gooner in action still to come. Maybe the Gooner wins gold tonight. Could you imagine if all of the Coalition members won gold? But don't let us keep you up though, Luke.
Book it out, shocking.
Falling asleep, you're ready to fall asleep. You've yawned more on this episode than Christian Cool has snored on an episode.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
Yeah, we've actually got.
Wondering how the hell I do it.
We actually have had clips of Christian Cool snoring, though. We don't have any clips of you yawning, so...
I don't mean to yawn all the time, it's just... Shut.
Froggy said... No, I already read that. Glittle says rigged! Luke the Gooner, we need a new snore clip. So Glenola's hoping you actually fall asleep on the broadcast so he can clip you like Christian Cool.
Could you stay awake to this time or not? Would you fall asleep?
Could I say what?
You said you stay awake quite late, don't you?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
And also, I tend to mumble when I'm tired.
You mumble? Yeah. Well, I mean, that happens. I think everybody does that, really. But yeah, Glenola wants you to pass out on stream so he can clip you snoring.
Yeah.
Of course Glenola would want that, though, right? Of course Glenola would want that.
If you want me to do it, I will.
Don't feed into him. Alright, so here we go. We're about to hit the championship rounds, ladies and gentlemen, so let's kick things into high gear. Next match of the night. It is an Elimination Royale for the very prestigious Wrestle Wars Genesis Television Championship. We've got L.A. Knight, Escanor from Team Lionson Escanor, Ludwig Kaiser. We have Vin Dexter from Team Froggy Moth Legs, the Gooner Luke Ballmer, and of course, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, all going to war for the very prestigious and sought-after Wrestle Wars Genesis Television Championship. That's going to be the next match of the night. It's also the beginning of the championship round, so I am going to open up the betting lines for you guys to make bets on the matches. So give me a moment while I do that. Now, we all know who Luke's voting for in this matchup.
Yeah.
All right. So, who walks out television champion?
The Gooner, of course.
The Gooner, of course, Luke says. So, is it going to be the Gooner?
You put me in the collision to find as well for the last time, I think.
Ludwig Kaiser, L.A. Knight, Escanor, Vin Dexter, or last but not least, the head of the table, the Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns.
If you can keep me up for another hour, I'll genuinely keep you a fucking... I'll give you money.
You give me money? Yeah.
Well, I'm fucking like... If I lie down on my bed, I'm probably going to fall asleep.
All right, there we go. Betting lines are open. You guys have 10 minutes to make your bets on the matchups. Who you think's going to win the match? Who's going to walk out the television champion? But here we go. The Gooner Luke Ballmer, Ludwig Kaiser. We've got L.A. Knight. Yeah. Escanor.
Yeah.
Vin Dexter and Roman Reigns. It is time for war. Let's rock and roll. All right.
10K on Van Dexter.
10,000 Archivers bucks have already been put on the line against, on Vin Dexter. Who wants a piece of that pie?
The following contest is an elimination.
Get your bets in.
And is for the
9 minutes, 8 seconds left.
Championship.
Luke, did you put a bet on the Gooner yet?
Making his way to the ring from Hagerstown, Maryland, weighing in at 230.
Somebody already put a bet on the Gooner. There's now 11,420 Archivers bucks on the line. The Gooner has a vote on there already. And Luke hasn't even bet yet.
That's what I just lost. That's what I can't bet.
All right. Now, where were we here? Were we in the middle of an article? I don't think we were. No, we were talking about Will Ospreay, whether or not everybody wanted to see Will Ospreay sign with WWE or not. That's where we were. But what does everybody think? You guys want to see Ospreay? I put 420 on the Gooner. DJ did.
And from
there we go. So that's who bet on the Gooner. That's okay. Luke will bet on the Gooner too. He just hasn't done it yet. He has not done it yet.
I'm betting fucking bloody on him, man. He never wins when I bet money.
All right,
I just mumbled the absolute shit out of that.
The pool is going up. There's definitely over 11,000 Archiverse bucks on the line. 7 minutes 45 seconds left to make your bets. All right, while these guys are making their way to the ring, I'm gonna go grab myself a beverage. My throat's getting a little dry. I will be right back. If you guys want to, again, you didn't last time, but if you want to tell some jokes while I'm gone, I'll read them live when I come back. If not, you can always ask Luke a bunch of questions. You could always have him tell you a story, tell you a joke. You could have him do a math equation. Actually, no, you can't do that. That's not part of our redemptions. Sorry about that. I don't know why I said that. It'd be fun to listen to Luke do a math equation, though. To break down the theory of relativity for us. But anyways, I will be right back.
The fuck's that?
Byron, why is this guy so easy to root for? The thing about him, Michael, is that he carries himself with a great deal of respect.
I'm not doing it while I'm fucked.
But his opposition
I'll tell you that.
When you have that type of respect, it's hard to root against you.
Make way for Ludwig Kaiser.
A man dedicated to the cause of Imperium and its leader, Gunther, proving time and time again that the mat is sacred.
And representing Imperium from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser!
A piercing look on his face.
No nonsense, all business. You know, I was minding my own business backstage, and this guy stared me down and then yelled at me to move out of his way.
Bravo, Ludwig. No matter who you are, Ludwig Kaiser is a truly intimidating opponent. Practically unflappable, strict and regimented. There's such precision in everything he does.
Representing the Wolfpack from another time, weighing in at 175 pounds, the Professor.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the vacant championship,
Which means tonight we finally crown one of these superstars as our next champion. And it's about time, if you ask me.
Van is in the house.
guys, you have to respect how much pride he has in what he does.
I don't know, Michael. I understand the importance of having pride in what you do, but sometimes I think you can be a bit overbearing. I don't know if he means to be, but that's definitely how he comes across at times.
And representing the Coalition from England, weighing in at 204 pounds, Luke the Goon.
Here we go, guys. We're going to finally have a champion after this one. And you'd have to imagine these superstars are feeling the pressure here. You don't come into a match of this magnitude without feeling it at least a little bit.
The new jackpot number for a chance to win a channel redemption of your choices, 777. The number to win a YTV championship
he's
matches,
becoming more aggressive
08.
inside the ring of late. Hey, as long as it's all within the rules, I like it. When it comes to the WWE, almost no good comes from being mild-mannered. Here comes the head of the table, the tribal chief.
Roman Reigns, the leader of the bloodline, has arrived.
And from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
While some people may question the change in Roman's attitude, you cannot deny he still works harder than anyone in WWE.
Takes no opponent lightly, engages in psychological warfare even before the bell rings.
And there is no question about it.
Roman Reigns is one of the most dominant competitors in WWE history.
Oh, he'll show why he's at the top of the food chain.
Family noises. Uh-oh, Roman and Van Dexter arguing about whose family is the most family.
Oh, he'll show why he's at the top of the food chain.
Turns back on family.
WWE superstars live on the edge every time they step in the ring, but in a no disqualification match, they find themselves even closer to that edge.
You're right, Corey. Anything goes here, so these superstars have to be ready to play defense against any weapons the opposite. Bear hug, squeezing the breath out.
The bear hug cinched in, gotta find a way out and catch your breath.
Look at this, no quit whatsoever, raining down elbows and escaping the bear hug. He saw it coming. What's he got planned? Absolutely no respect from Roman Reigns.
Besides the threat of a pinfall anywhere in the arena, what are the other things the superstar has to be aware of, Corey?
Well, there are no disqualifications in a Falls Count Anywhere match, so that means anything...
I have returned. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat room. Family noises, Froggy Mothleg says. Uh-oh, Roman and Van Dexter arguing about whose family is the most family. That would be an interesting argument. That would be an interesting argument between Van Dexter and Roman Reigns for sure. DJ says turns back on family. Nice.
Side headlock applied.
All right.
This isn't the smartest thing to do. Antagonizing your opponent.
So here's...
attacking him.
I did find that article about Drew McIntyre. It is ringsidenews.com, Felix Upton. And it says, Drew McIntyre rumored to have locked in a new WWE contract. That's not surprising, by the way. I mean, during the whole conversation in the rumor mill about Drew McIntyre and his happiness with the company and all that stuff that went on for the last few months, him and Triple H have been kind of laughing about it. So I kind of figured there was already negotiations going on. I mean, who the hell just lets Drew McIntyre walk from the company? You know? He's a tremendous big man. He carried the WWE on his back during COVID. I thought better than Roman Reigns did, actually. Just it was Roman Reigns that got the lengthy run because Drew McIntyre ended up having the title change hands to Bobby Lashley. So I get it was Bobby Lashley's turn to be champion, but I think that turn should have waited. I think that Drew should have been able to carry the title longer, considering the workload that he put in during COVID. I just thought they done him dirty there. But anyways, yeah, I think he should have had a better run. I think he deserved to have a long run with that title just as much as Roman Reigns did. But anyways, so Drew McIntyre's status with the pro wrestling world is a very solid one. He made a name for himself outside WWE, and some fans are of the opinion that he may do it again. With his contract news drumming up a lot of momentum and steam, plenty of people are talking. Although it was previously reported that Drew McIntyre's WWE contract is up just before WrestleMania 40 in April, it appears that may not be a worry. A new report has stated that he did ink a new deal already. BWE noted behind their private X account that Drew McIntyre has locked in his new contract. That is the latest update on him, so it appears that he will be sticking with WWE. BWE is, of course, the ones that quite frequently leak rumors that are pretty much just, they're not rumors, they're more facts, but they just toss them out to the rumor mill. Here's a quote: I have mentioned before that Drew locked in his new contract. Just asked for an update on it, as some been asking me about it. Drew McIntyre just lost a match at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia, and only time will tell what is next for him. That WWE World Heavyweight title defeat could be the start of something very new in the future because he has more time left on his deal. AEW may be attractive for a lot of pro wrestlers, but WWE is offering opportunities that cannot be matched right now. Keep checking back with Ringside News, and they'll, of course, continue to cover the story. They'll update us with any new information regarding that, but it looks like, according to BWE, and again, those people usually give us the facts as they are, they're saying he's already locked in his new contract with WWE, so at that, I'm going to have to say that I'm going to have to probably think that he probably did just that. So, I mean, I personally thought he'd re-sign anyway.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
I didn't see Drew McIntyre going anywhere.
This is going to get ugly.
All right. Here's something else from ringsidenews.com. Felix Upton, it says WWE is signing a second-generation superstar after an impressive tryout session. So WWE has their eyes on the entire pro wrestling world, and they recently held tryouts where several people stood out. The company decided to offer a few deals, and it appears that one future superstar is on the way. Brogan Finlay was rumored to have signed with WWE after those tryouts, and it seems that he confirmed this last night. WWE recently conducted tryouts at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, where several emerging independent wrestlers were said to have received contracts with the company. One of the reported signees was Brogan Finlay, son of the WWE legend Fit Finlay, who had been actively participating in various independent promotions. Last night, Finlay competed at GCW's See or No event, where he faced Tony Deppen and was defeated. Following the match, Finlay declared that it marked his final appearance for GCW and that he was parting ways with the promotion. Subsequently, he was subjected to an assault by Jacob Fatu.
Roman's toast.
And again, it says we'll have to wait and see what Brogan Finlay is able to do in WWE. He has the family lineage behind him because Fit Finlay has earned a lot of respect in the pro wrestling business. Only time will tell how far Brogan Finlay is able to go at this point. Among other names, reportedly signed during the tryouts were independent wrestler Jay Malachi and Lucky Ali, who are regular competitors for DPW. I don't know a whole lot about Brogan Finlay. I can't say I've even seen any of his matches, so I don't know.
And that stops whatever Kaiser intended.
Froggy said, sorry, Knight. Oh, did LA Knight get taken out? He did. Wow, it is down to Escanor, Vin Dexter, and Ludwig Kaiser here. Holy crap.
How is that not 3?
Roman is toast. Can't even find a way into the arena. Yeah, he is toast. So the Gooner and Roman Reigns have both already been taken out. Somebody else has too. Who was it?
No choice but to tap.
Oh, look at this. He's trying to turn it. He does.
Look at Kaiser reversing the figure 4 leg lock. But here comes Escanor right after Ludwig Kaiser.
Goes under the ropes.
Kaiser throws him back in the ring, but Vin Dexter from behind. Didn't move quick enough. Ludwig Kaiser with the retaliation. He has taken it to both Escanor and Vin Dexter at the moment. Ludwig Kaiser looking good in there. Let's not forget that Ludwig Kaiser has been television champion before.
Kaiser has all but ended this.
He has been, yeah, him and Gunther both. Escanor kicks out at 2. 2 count only. And Vin Dexter now going after Ludwig Kaiser. Oh! An inverted power slam by Vin Dexter. Dexter covers him up.
I might as well get into bed then because...
How in the world did he do that?
Escanor picking Vin Dexter back to his feet.
Fireman's carry. Up and...
Oh!
F5.
Damn, an F5 from Escanor. But Vin Dexter kicks out. Yeah, now you just had to hope that Mickie James can win her match.
And you gotta think that all the
Yeah,
plans are out the window after that. Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
Ludwig going for the chair. Look at that. Another F5. And that is it. That is all for Vin Dexter. He's been taken out. TKO. And Escanor takes him out. It is down to Escanor and Ludwig Kaiser for the Wrestle Wars Genesis Television Championship. Kaiser kicks out. 2 count only there. 2 count.
Oh, Kaiser holding him at bay.
Kaiser scooping him up. Oh, wow. Kaiser did it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winner of the Elimination Royale and a new TWA television champion representing the Imperium, Ludwig Kaiser, your new television champion. Congratulations to the Imperium and Ludwig Kaiser. Wow. GG's to Ludwig Kaiser. Wow. Now a 2-time television champion. At least I think he's been television champion before. Either that, he was a pure wrestling champion. Let me check.
If I'm being honest, some pure luck.
Elimination matches are no picnic, but they still made it through in one piece.
Former champions. I'm just looking through the list here. Yeah, Ludwig Kaiser's, this is his second reign as television champion. So congratulations to Ludwig Kaiser. All right. right, here we go. It is the co-main event of the evening, and this is an eliminator matchup. Mickie James, Bianca Belair, Stephanie Wolf, Charlotte Flair, Lila Frost, and Amber Extreme all going to battle. That is 6 villainous vixens in one ring at the same time, all fighting for the right to hold the most prestigious gold in TWA history, the Women's World Championship. That is next. Let me issue the payout, though, from the last match. Give me a second here. So the winner of the match was Ludwig Kaiser. 11,450 Archiverse bucks being distributed right now.
The new jackpot number
to whoever voted
channel redemption of your choices.
For Ludwig Kaiser.
777, the number to win a YTD championship matches 08.
All right. Now I'll issue.
I predicted 4%.
I'm going to start the betting line for this one. So who walks out Women's World Champion? Is it going to be Lila Frost? Stephanie Wolf? Mickie James?
Of course it is.
Bianca Belair? Charlotte Flair? Or Dangerous Amber Extreme? 10 minutes to make your bets. And there we go. Betting lines are open. All right, here we go. Wrestle Wars Women's World Championship on the line. It is eliminator time. Let's rock and roll. It looks like my sound pad has died. How dare it? All right, here we go.
All the Archverse books on Mickie James.
What's that?
I just bet everything on Mickie James.
You bet everything on Mickie James?
I think I should do it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't bet everything, but maybe a good chunk, maybe. Froggy says, okay, I'm dropping 10K on this one, but my money's on Charlotte Flair. So 10,000 Archiverse bucks going to be put on Charlotte Flair here. Who wants to bet against Froggy?
He's like your channel points for that.
For the betting lines?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Archiverse bucks, yeah. Channel points.
You could potentially lose everything.
Froggy said 10,000, but he only put 1,000. Did you see that?
Dozens of the toughest men and women in WWE.
Froggy, that's only 1K on there. Unless you haven't bet yet.
Joins their ranks tonight.
There's 1,000 Archiverse bucks currently on Charlotte Flair.
For me, guys, it's the high level of respect she's seen.
There's 30 Archiverse bucks on Mickie James.
Yeah, it's just a shame that more people around here don't share that same trait.
A decent amount, isn't it?
Like
30 Archiverse bucks?
Yeah.
It's enough to steal a piece of the pie, should you win.
What happens if I win that? How much do I get back?
Depends how much goes into the pool.
From Knoxville, Tennessee,
Bianca Belair's all,
what's the most someone's actually bet?
What's the what?
What's the most somebody's bet?
I can't remember the most Archiverse bucks ever put on the line, but I do know that we had one betting pool that was over 200,000 Archiverse bucks.
Jesus Christ, fuck me, did that person win or that?
I can't remember who won that.
I don't want to put 1,000 on, but I feel like I should do it for a laugh. But I'll leave all my money with it.
I mean, you could.
Well, then I'll lose all the way.
All right. Well, it depends how much faith you have in Mickey.
Well, you're putting this to the test now.
Putting it to the test.
I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm doing it, lads. I'm doing it.
All right.
Oh shit! 120. 120 spent on Mickey James here. No.
From Lake Forest, Illinois.
So right now there is a little over 1,100 Archiverse bucks on the line.
160 on Mickey James. Is that good?
How much did you do?
160, yeah.
Sure, why not?
What?
So there's a little over 1,100 Archiverse bucks on the line, and there's 6 minutes and 15 seconds left to bet.
I've already got like 6,000 channel points in that, so I don't want to waste everything on it.
What should we expect to see from her here tonight?
Fair enough.
Well, I fully expect to see her play within the rules here. She simply has too much respect for the business and her opposition to fight dirty.
Yeah, so I don't think there's a whole lot of additional really interesting information left in the dirt sheets. I think we've pretty much covered it all. There's another article about Punk, but we know what that's about. That's about the rumored meeting.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
You watch Mickey James is fucking #1 as champion.
Charlotte may be the best pure athlete the women's division has ever
Looks like Seth Rollins was dropping Twitter hints about Will Ospreay. Let's have a look to see what that's about. This was covered by RingsideNews.com, and this is Steve Carrier. So it says, the wrestling world is abuzz with speculation about the future of IWGP United States champion Will Ospreay, whose contract with New Japan Pro Wrestling is set to expire February 2024. While many believe he might sign with AEW, a recent Twitter exchange with Seth Rollins has fans speculating about a potential jump to WWE. Ospreay teased the possibility of leaving New Japan Pro Wrestling during a promo ahead of his match with Shota Umino. Despite retaining his IWGP United States and United Kingdom championships against Umino, he was confronted by Jon Moxley and David Finlay, setting up a three-way match at Wrestle Kingdom 18. Dave Meltzer, speaking on Wrestling Observer Radio, suggested that WWE is absolutely in the picture for Ospreay's signing when his contract expires on February 1st. He emphasized that while nothing is definite, both WWE and AEW are potential destinations for Ospreay, and he will likely choose the best offer between the two. The quote is, when he first comes in, it's kind of like we're getting this Ospreay and Moxley match ruined because they're going to do a three-way with Finlay, except that you've got to realize they've got to look out for their own business. You know Ospreay is on the way out, and might be. He certainly teased WWE today because him and Seth Rollins tweeted back and forth. I would not say anything is definite with Ospreay, but people who think that it is a guarantee it's AEW just put it this way. WWE is absolutely in the picture. I've said this before, but WWE is in the picture. AEW is also in the picture. It's whoever is going to give him the best offer, and he's going to go for both sides. Ringside News exclusively reported a few weeks back that WWE may be prepared to offer Ospreay a deal. When asked about this status, a tenured source within the company confirmed WWE's interest and remarked, "Ask me again in a couple of weeks," indicating that something could be going on between both parties. Right now, Ospreay's future in professional wrestling is uncertain, and fans eagerly await his decision as the wrestling landscape continues to evolve. It'll be very interesting to see where he ends up next. Like I said, about a year ago, I would have said no way does he end up in WWE. But a lot of things have changed. A lot of things have been said. Wow. Mickey James. Mickey James just took out Lila Frost. Holy shit. We're down to 5 already. Mickey James already on a roll.
If you really think about it, it could actually be an advantage.
In there with Charlotte Flair right now, though. Big punch to the cranium.
Get accustomed to it. You don't have
Mickey
that
James on
luxury
fire
when you're
here.
the final one.
Big leg drop across the arm of Charlotte Flair there. What do you guys think? What's your opinion on the Will Ospreay situation?
I think Will Ospreay needs to come to the ring. I think it's good for him.
I believe so too. I think that if he wants to add to his legacy and creating a legacy that's going to be lasting and stand the test of time, I think he needs to go to WWE at least for a while. You know, because there's no guarantee that AEW will even be around in 5 years or 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no guarantee of that.
Definitely, man.
Charlotte's in big trouble here. Mickey James is on an absolute tear here. Big drop kick right to the spine.
How did Mickey James just hit that finish and just knock her out straight away?
I have no idea, but that was phenomenal. Of all people,
I thought you had first finisher on me.
And of all people, Lila Frost. Froggy says
he just basically jobbed her out.
He'll probably just go to the highest bidder, which will be WWE. Yeah, well, I think that WWE will probably land him. Yeah, that's my guess.
What's going on here?
Welcome back, Honeybee Wrestling. What's going on, Honeybee?
Has been eliminated.
Wow, Mickey James.
Come on, she knocked fucking Charlotte out. I love that.
That is 2 knockouts in a row for Mickey James. Lila Frost and Charlotte Flair have both been eliminated. Wow. What is going on with Mickey James here tonight?
Welcome back.
It's me, man. In control.
Oh! Big drop kick right to the face. Oh, Jesus Christ, a wheel kick to the back of the head. Mickey is absolute beast mode here tonight.
What have you done with her?
I don't know.
I
don't know if she took some steroids.
She's not even good in my game.
She's been eating horse meat. I don't know.
Look at her stumble back up, probably seeing double vision.
Went back to check if I missed Julia. You did not.
I should really go to sleep, but I don't want to miss this one. As soon as Mickey James gets eliminated, I'm going to bed. And if she gets eliminated, because I need sleep.
Yeah.
You can't really blame me.
Well, I mean, Mickey is your gal. I mean, once her match is over,
no,
then
I'm not saying like just
what's left in it for you?
Because it's late, that's why. Well, it's early technically.
I think it's crazy that she knocked out Charlotte and Lila already. That is crazy. And now she's working on Bianca Belair, for Christ's sakes. Here we go again. Oh, I thought she was going for a basement dropkick that time. She just flat out booted her in the face. She just flat out booted her in the face.
Like I'm playing this.
This is insane. Oh, single leg DDT. That'll take out the ankle, the calf muscle. What is going on here tonight?
I've got a fucking advert on a Mickey James. Like, how fucking dare Twitch do that?
Sorry, what'd Twitch do?
How fucking dare Twitch do this on a Mickey James match and give me a fucking advert?
Now, do you have at least a picture-in-picture?
Honestly, I swear to God.
Did it at least give you a picture-in-picture option, or is it just an ad?
I've got a picture-in-picture option.
Does it? Yeah. Because sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, I've come back to full screen now.
Oh, Mickey James has been eliminated.
Come on.
Bianca Belair TKO'd her.
There's my money gone.
And Stephanie Wolf. Stephanie Wolf next out of the chamber. And she's going right after Bianca Belair. But Bianca Belair is ready for a fight.
Do you think I could go a whole stream without cussing? Do you think it's impossible?
Sorry, say that again?
Why the hell am I
said, do you think I could go a stream without cussing or not? Or do you think it's just impossible?
If you could do a whole stream without cursing, no, I don't believe that would happen.
Yeah,
I don't believe that would happen.
Fucking wankers, man.
Oh, Luke, you just got hit with a 10 minutes of bliss.
I'll go to bed anyway.
Luke's going to bed anyways.
Well, fuck you, Glenn.
I mean, Glenn, if you really want, I could always take that 10 minutes of bliss for Luke. Just to be kind.
You can't stay with this. I'm going to bed.
But that's okay.
I'm going to bed. It doesn't count.
It doesn't count? It just flat out doesn't count?
Yeah, it just doesn't count.
All right, well, you have a good night. Thanks for being here as usual, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
I just want to keep the 10 minutes of this for the next fucking time, money.
Carries over to next. Honeybee says it carries over till next time. Glenola says nah. Now I don't know if he's saying nah to Honeybee or saying nah to my idea, but.
Have a great night, Luke.
And Glenola says have a great night, Luke. Wow.
I just go up a submit and it's like.
Stephanie Wolf is history. Bianca Belair eliminated Stephanie Wolf and Mickey James now. And Amber Extreme going right to work on Bianca Belair.
This man in the broadcast booth needs fucking sleep.
Why are you not in the match? Because, and yes, you did. You vacated the title, but you're going to be busy on Wednesday night. Julia will be busy Wednesday night.
She turns it right around with a counter.
And Glenola confirmed that he was saying no to me, not to Honeybee. So I mean, Glenn, if you want, you can carry that. You can either refund your Archiver's bucks, or you can carry it over to the next show. And when Luke is on the broadcast, he'll automatically have 10 minutes. Honeybee says fine. Wow. Knocked her ass out too, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the Eliminator matchup and new TWA Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair, your new world champ. Holy shit. So she is now the TWA Women's World Champion, and Honeybee, Bianca Belair is Julia's next opponent. She is Julia's next opponent. Wow. Bianca Belair's on fire. She is the Junior Grand Prix champion and the Women's World Champion. That's nuts. And Luke the Gooner has officially left the building. Oh, congratulations to Bianca Belair.
Dropping in to say hello. Hope everyone is enjoying the show. Cheer 100.
All right, here we go. Main event of the evening, and there is Christian Cool in the house. What's going on, Christian Cool? Dropping some tiny little beautiful gems all over the floor. What's going on, Christian? What is new and exciting? Anything? How was your night or day? You must have just got home from work, I'm assuming. Getting ready to fire up your stream. It's Sunday, so I know you have a stream tonight. Are you doing board games tonight? What's going on tonight?
Hi, Christian KOOL.
What is going on tonight? Thanks for the shout out for Christian Cool. Appreciate that. I do appreciate that. All right. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll issue the payout from the last match. Give me a second. So the winner of the match, Bianca Belair. 1,170 Archiverse bucks being distributed, and I'll open the betting line for the final time. Who walks out world champion? Is it going to be DJ Snow
KOOL is the coolest cat in town and will entertain
or Papa Archer?
And charismatic personality as you enjoy his great gameplay.
I'll give you guys 5 minutes to make your bets. It's a false count anywhere matchup, so you never know how long those matches are going to last. Could be 5, 10, could be 15, could be 4. You never know, so I'll give you 5 minutes to make your bets. And there you go, you can officially start making your bets. And here we go. Main event of the evening. It is DJ Snow versus Cowboy Timothy Archer, a.k.a. Papa Archer. World Championship on the line. Let's go. Let's go.
The following champion versus champion contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for
wow, 21,352 Archivers bucks on the line already. And most of it all on Papa Archer right now. No love being shown for DJ Snow. No love shown for DJ Snow here. DJ Snow Beast would be very upset with that. How dare all of you. And here he comes. He is the reigning defending junior world champion. He's officially cashing that in tonight, challenging Papa Archer.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the championship is
so that title will become vacant. Now we have had a redeem for that title. Now at this point I can't remember now who it was that challenged for that title.
He's been waiting a very long time for this title opportunity.
DJ Snowbee says all in on Papa Archer. I mean, we gotta have some love for DJ Snow here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the career he's had already so far. He is the reigning defending junior world champion. He could dethrone Papa Archer here. You never know. He could dethrone Papa Archer. It could happen. It could definitely happen. And here he comes. Elijah Archer's daddy. It's cowboy time. World champ making his way to the ring.
From each respective brand, simply type TWA.
DJ said I'd cry if I did. Well, I mean, somebody has to beat Papa Archer at some point. Otherwise, he's going to be the world champion a long time.
As we get started here, let me remind everybody that the title is on the line here tonight.
I mean, the last time we saw Papa Archer, he was taking out Brock Lesnar and vacating the Grand Prix Championship in YTD Academy. That was at Halloween Havoc, the 3rd annual Halloween Havoc. That was a great show. If you guys haven't seen it already, make sure you go check it out. You can either watch it right here on Twitch or on YouTube.
The WWE Universe more than ready for this title defense, and the champion is prepared too.
We're moments away from our main event of the evening. And then we may even have time for a go-home happy match. One more match. We'll see how long this match takes.
From New York,
it is 1:30 a.m. We'll see what happens here.
DJ Snow.
We shall see. But if we do,
from Montreal, Quebec, Canada,
it is going to be the new women's world champion.
He is the world
Bianca Belair defending her title
Cowboy Timothy Arthur
against Aria. I believe that was the match that was. Oni, are you still here? Are you still lurking, Oni? Oni Shinobi invading the compound with 9 villains. What's going on, guys? Thank you for the invasion. What's new and exciting? Welcome to episode number 531. Wrestle Wars Genesis. We're just coming off of our big SPV for the fall, the 3rd annual Halloween Havoc. And tonight's kind of a fallout show. YTD Academy vacated about 4 of TWA's championships, so we've of course been having some championship matches. We had a junior championship matchup tonight. And of course we had some debuts of new superstars this evening, so it's been a great evening. How was everybody's night? How was your show, Oni Shinobi? How's everybody doing tonight? I'd sound off the horn, but the sound pad's not working. Video production not doing their job, I tell you. Normally I'd have horns galore for you coming in here invading with 9 villains. But you've just come into the main event of the evening. It is Papa Archer versus DJ Snow for the World Championship. And then I believe we are having ourselves a go-home happy match. I just have to confirm that Oni wants to do that. If not, Julia Jackson might jump all over that. Honeybee Wrestling's in the house. You never know.
There they go.
Show was great. Ended up doing my son and Ledge show since I
by the way, we got an angry Julia backstage in promos. Fantastic. She's not happy with just being the Grand Prix champion. She wants it all. She's got a little bit of B Jackson in her. That's the problem. Oni Shinobi says, show was great. Ended up doing my Sunday and Wednesday show since I won't be available on Wednesday. Then played some Warzone and got a few wins. Fantastic. Hopefully everybody had a good time. I would assume so. You have a great little community. You always got great content. Anytime I've been on your channel, I've had a good time, so I imagine other people had a good time tonight.
And he gets set back into the ring. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
But so far, I'm not sure what.
Oh no, a sledge.
Honeybee says, well, yeah. Of course, Julia Jackson wants to hold all the gold.
And he escapes the submission.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for confirmation from Oni. And of course, to see what happens with this matchup, because if it's not an overly long matchup, we'll have time for one more match. And Oni was going to have Arya, who is now the new Junior Women's World Champion, cash in against the new World Champion, Bianca Belair. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh! Suplex driver by Papa Archer. But a 2 count only there. 2 count only.
You can see the sweat about of the challengers every pore.
Oh, Jesus. These guys are just taking it to each other here. All business and no play for DJ Snow and Papa Archer. It is back and forth. The struggle for control of this matchup is absolutely real here. Nice ripcord back suplex. That was a high-angled back suplex, too. Back body drop, more or less. Dragon screw leg whip. Oh, and he tears away at the groin and knee area of DJ Snow here. And Pop Archer setting him up. Yo! Knee lift right to a neck breaker by Archer. He is wielding a... Oh, he got him again. Papa Archer with the sledgehammer. Has he ever wielded that thing? Damn. DJ finally got to retaliate there.
Appreciate the kind words.
Appreciate the kind words. Was definitely a fun day. Fantastic. That is definitely important. And did we get a shout out yet for Oni Shinobi? Yeah, we did. Okay, thank you, Froggy. And Infinite Oni says, yeah, that's what we're doing. So Infinite Oni wants Arya to cash in against Bianca Belair for our go-home happy match. All right, so that's what we'll do. That is what we will do. All right, so there's 21,362 Archerverse bucks on the line for this matchup. The betting line has closed. Most of the money went to betting for Papa Archer to defeat and retain his gold against DJ Snow. Wow, 1 count there. It's like DJ Snow is getting stronger here.
Moves outside. What's the plan here?
Only a 1 count there. Here comes Pop Archer with a kendo stick, but DJ catches him right off the hop and scoops him. Out the back door goes Archer, but look at the big rights and lefts. Damn. The striking by DJ Snow. Pop Archer goes to catch him with his foot, but a nice leg sweep. DJ is all over him. He's mounting a comeback here. He's turning the tides. Look at the elbows. What a striking display by D. Oh, he busted open Papa Archer. He busted him open. And now it is DJ's turn to wield the sledgehammer. Pop Archer in big trouble.
This place has come unglued. Rightfully so.
Oh, Snow got caught by a springboard cutter. This is crazy.
Well placed kick to the gut.
This is crazy.
Oh, and a clothesline to follow.
Big left jab, hook. Oh, BFT.
Is it enough? The cover. Fights out at 2. You are
2 count
not alone
only.
in your shock.
DJ
We all
Snow
thought that
kicks
was it.
out. God damn.
Got it. Michael, that sledgehammer can...
These guys are having way too much fun with that sledgehammer here tonight.
Every successive move is putting them...
They are having way too... Oh, nice right hand. Catches Papa Archer and some knees to the rib area.
Championship matches 08.
He turns it around.
Oh! God, this is such a back and forth match.
Josh, over the head, belly to belly.
A spear to the ribs in the corner out of nowhere. Now Archer again with the sledgehammer. Relentless with that thing. Oh! DJ Snow returns the favor with a spear of his own. Papa Archer. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winner of the match and new TWA World Champion from Team DJ Snow Beast. DJ Snow, your new World Champion, folks. Congratulations to Team DJ Snow Beast
Here is your winner.
and DJ Snow. DJ Snow Beast bet against his own guy.
Wrestling champion.
DJ Snow Beast bet against his own guy and is now kicking himself in the ass for it. But ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a new world champion. Congratulations. Holy shit. DJ Snow is on a fucking tear. On a fucking tear. All right, so that's it. That's all for the main card for Wrestle Wars Genesis. Our next show live will be Wednesday evening, YTD Academy Clash of the Champions live on YouTube at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we are not done yet. We are not done yet. We got one more match for the evening. Ultraviolet. I still have a redemption for Ultraviolet for that world. You do, yes. You absolutely do. All right, here we go. Go home happy match of the evening. Bianca Belair going to be putting that newly won world championship on the line against Aria from Team Infinite Oni. That match is happening right now. Now, if you guys would like to open the betting lines once I issue the payout, you guys can do that.
I'm sad now. I didn't want to beat Papa Archer.
So it's Aria versus Bianca Belair for the TWA Women's World Championship. Here we go. Aria, you know what? I'm just going to give her a new name.
Purchase your coffee cup.
I'm going to call her Ariel.
Right now.
So there, Oni.
URL.
Her new name is Ariel.
Give me my money, the Archerverse.
You're going to make me put Aria on the list of Archer. That's what's going to...
Sigh.
Alright, so just so everybody knows, my controller is going to be kicking the bucket here in a minute, so I just have to switch controllers in a moment, but I shan't be long.
I'm leaving TAB. Though I admit it was a banger match.
There we go. So I do have a new controller. Compliments of Team Life is great, by the way. But I couldn't find my cable to sync the new controller to the PlayStation, so I had to use my old controllers again tonight. So I'll take care of that order of business next. But again, our next live show is going to be Wednesday night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be going live on YouTube with episode number 34 for YTD Academy Live, Clash of the Titans. And tomorrow, either during the afternoon at some point, or in the evening, we're going to be doing some YTD After Dark matches as well. So we've got lots of action coming this week. So be ready for that. But what do you guys think? Who's winning this match? Let me issue the payout. For the last match, Glenola wants his money. $21,362 Archiverse bucks being distributed right now. And here's the final betting line of the night. Who walks out world champion?
From Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca.
Is it going to be Aria?
Hey, Bianca, make such a confident
Or Bianca Belair?
because Bianca Belair realizes exactly how great she is.
5 minutes to make your bets.
The greatest. Get it?
And there you go. Final betting line of the night is open. The final betting line of the night is open.
Listen to this ovation.
All right, while these guys are making their way to the ring, I'm just going to make a quick trip to the facilities. Bleed the bladder, drain the dragon, name your cliche. I have to do all of it. Be right back.
You can see it in everyone's eyes. They all want this championship. As if this match wasn't compelling enough, when you throw in the no disqualification stipulation, it gets even better.
These competitors can use barricades, steel stairs, announce tables, heck, even outside interference. Nothing is off limits here, and they will let their imaginations run wild.
You're right, Corey. This is hardcore all the way, and the WWE Universe can't get enough of it.
Inverted atomic drop. Ooh. Roundhouse on the mark. Slap. Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, she did.
There's a special word that I can't say on air for that type of slap.
Hey, keep things T for team, Corey. And it looks like she has swift justice in mind, going for the kendo stick like that.
Uh-oh. Crossface.
Think about all the pace.
Things look bleak.
She's able to escape.
Oh, clothesline. And it seems like you have to be at least a little sadistic to be victorious in a no DQ match.
Oh, come on, Cole. It's not about being sadistic. It's about being smart. There's no safety net in a no disqualification match, and that's a big factor in succeeding. There's nothing sadistic about it.
Oh, launching himself from the ropes.
No!
A slam. Alabama style.
That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Vertebreaker. Off into the pin. 2. And they kick out at 2.
Very close. The T clearly setting in.
Just one step ahead. Belair able to counter. Reciprocating the initial. Uh-oh. Crossface. The EST made TAP rating. Things look bleak. She's able to escape. Down they go.
the skull. Good timing with that reversal. Bianca outthought her there. What impact! Right in the kisser.
And returning to the ring. With no countouts, there's nothing keeping her inside the ring. She's sent flying into the corner. A big forearm connects. She's fighting back.
Has them hooked. Rolling cutter. And Bianca felt the...
Okay, I have returned. Again, I don't have any sound pad right now. My sound pad kicked the bucket. Anyways, how's the match going? What have I missed? Back and forth, one-sided. What's happening, guys? Aria with a chair. This much I know.
She was clearly waiting for that.
Belair, though, not having any of that. Scoops her up. Oh! Damn. Aria flat on her back. 2 count only.
She was barely able to get that shoulder.
Aria gets the shoulder up, and she is still in it to win it. And check this out.
If that was her plan,
Yo!
she needs to move to plan B.
Damn.
Looking weak in the knees.
Bianca Belair not looking so good right now, and Aria on the hunt.
Saw what was coming and answers with the clothesline.
That's what I'm saying, Honeybee. Ouch is right.
Belair.
Oh!
And Belair
What a
gets beat.
reversal. God damn. This is the chair shot. Belair retaliates immediately before Aria could use that chair shot.
Golly, Miss Molly.
Paying it right back with a reversal. What a... Oh, very frustrated at what's going to happen here.
And it looks like we got ourselves a little interference here.
This just changed everything.
Well, she's got no business
Nikki
out there.
Cross apparently
You going to stop her?
has a problem with Aria.
Oh, my God, a steel
And Belair taking full advantage. A chair shot from behind. And can Belair use this to her advantage?
Listen to this place. It's unreal.
The decibel level in here right now is breaking glass. These fans are on fire.
You wish this wasn't no DQ?
Face buster.
Well, guess what? It is.
Crossroads. This could be the chance she was looking for.
It is.
2 count.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all in her debut in TWA.
We've got some highlights.
Aria wins the Junior World Championship, cashes it in at the end of the night, and she is your new reigning, defending, undisputed Women's World Champion. Congratulations, Team Infinitoni, and Aria, your new Women's World Champion. Honeybee Wrestling sad now because if Julia Jackson wants to hold that title, she now has to beat up Aria. Can she do that? Is Julia Jackson good enough to beat her? We're going to find out because that'll be her next opponent should she decide to chase that world title. But Julia Jackson also has Bianca Belair next challenging for that Grand Prix championship, so you never know what's going to happen. Fantastic show, bell to bell, tone is center of the night, right to the final match of the evening. It's been a great evening. Appreciate everybody for being here. I appreciate Honeybee Wrestling for the subscription. And of course, I think Life is Great did as well. But that is it. That is all. It is time to invade Team Christian Cool and see what he's up to over in the Coolverse. Go visit the mayor of Coolville. See what he's up to. Show him some love and some support. And we'll see each other. Well, tomorrow night we'll be doing some dark matches. So make sure you stick around tomorrow for some YTD After Dark. It'll either be tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening. I'm not sure which yet. And then we'll be live Wednesday night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube for our 34th edition of YTD Academy Live Clash of the Titans. It's going to be a great evening. You don't want to miss out. And we're officially on the road to our next big event, which will, of course, make announcement about that Wednesday night. But it's that time of the day. You don't have to go home. You do, however, have to get the fuck out of my channel. Goodbye.